Alrighty. So, it's been a while since I've streamed, but here we are. I did a quick test, make sure things worked out just fine. I'm going to lower this down to 16, and we'll get started. Let me close a couple things. What we're going to be doing here is we are going to be playing as the Germans on a Deity TSL Europe game. I just kind of felt like playing a Europe map. Don't know why. Never really been a big, huge fan of TSL, but you know, figured I'd give it a go. We're going to be playing on the Rise and Fall expansion. We're going to be playing on Deity difficulty. We are going to be playing in the Ancient Era. We're going to be playing on standard game speed with 16 city-states. We're going to be playing on the large Europe map from the Yet Not Another Europe. Yet Not Another Earth maps pack. Why is my stream private? Stop being private. Yet another. Hello! It should be up now. I accidentally had the stream set to private, which was a big dumb move. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be playing as Germany. We're going to be playing against Norway, Spain, Russia, Egypt, England, Rome, France, Alexander, and Jadwiga. I know, I'm a gilly Seuss. We're going to be playing on the Rise and Fall expansion with Deity difficulty. We're playing on Ancient Era start. Manuel LF just subscribed. Thank you very much, Manuel LF. Manuel. We're going to be playing on standard game speed. We're playing with 16 city-states in a large Europe map. Everything will be imported. We'll be doing true starting locations. Enforced TSL will be off so that we can move our settler around if we so choose. Otherwise, everything else is pretty standard. Hi, Mom. How's it going, Manuel? Here we go. Let's get started. Whoop.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest.
Hi! Hi, Morbus. Look at you in chat with your moderator and sponsor tag. Oh my god, you're a sponsor now. Ooh. Ooh. Sponsor. Speaking of sponsors, out of curiosity, how many do we have? 22. Ooh, that's a good number. Alright, let's... Ooh. So, looking at this, I'm kind of tempted to move on to the foxes here. Yeah, I think we'll move on to the foxes. That seems like a good move. If I stay in place... Well, the thing is, the Hansa... Let's talk about Germany's bonuses here. The Hansa... The Hansa gets production from adjacent resources. So if I were to move down here, the Hansa would actually get +4 adjacency from the start. And then I could put a commercial hub here. So I think I'm going to move on to the foxes and settle there. I think I'm going to scout down this way a little bit, because Poland should find me pretty quick. Definitely One Potato wants to stream today and will play HOTS with me. Hey! Long to no live. What? Long time no live? Yeah. But yeah, we're going to put a Hansa right there. Right there. And we're going to be putting... Yeah, we're going to be putting a commercial harbor right there. Gut, it's good. Yeah. And then we will settle on the foxes. On the furs. And that will net us +1 food and +1 gold in our capital. Which means we're making 6.2 gold per turn. Feels good. Feels good. Do we start with a slanger? Do we want to slang? Or do we want to war? To war! Well, I suppose it wouldn't be a bad move to go for a slinger, so we'll grab ourselves a slinger. Choose research. We want to get archery to defend ourselves against early aggression. Hello from Italy. How's it going, Alberto Brucha? We'd like to sample our hospitality. I don't have enough money to give Poland a delegation, won't, so we will not. What do you think will happen with Magnus? They will nerf him into the ground, and I will be sad. That is what is going to happen. Ooh, a city-state. Speaking of which, there's not going to be a lot of room here, so we're going to have to go to war early. Thank God we have horses. Horses of courses. Poland, do not attack me. We are friends. Ah, there's a historical friendship between... Ah, you want me to recruit a great general? That may indeed happen. We'll continue to the next turn. Yes, they're friendly denouncing me. Oh dear. Potato, what are your thoughts on the developing political station in the Korean Peninsula? Do you actually want my thoughts on that? Or are you just memeing? I have a sense, dear pal, that you are just being a memester. A memester, if you will. Ooh, excellent. We have diamonds down here. We may settle up on top of those diamonds. This is going to be a fail. It is indeed going to be an... What will they change with Magnus? I don't know. Probably the most sensible change is to change the numbers on his first ability. Maybe bring it down to like a 50% boost. Or they will move it in his promotion tree from being the first thingy. Oh my god, I found 2 cultural city-states. Too bad I didn't find them first. What do you want? You want a great general and you want a Eureka for archery. Neither of those things are likely to happen. Ooh, tribal village. Poland changing history. Boop. Hey, a free builder. Holy poop. We get those horses online real early and we could sell them to France. Actually, let's go find France. France is over this way, I think. I know France is in the game. I hand-picked the civilizations that are in the game. So, let's immediately work the horses. We'll lock the horses in. These are the tiles, not so important what we work here. Ooh, we'll also get a cattle. That's quite nice. Now, we're going to want to get some science at some point. How we get that science is another question. Indeed, I may go for a fast settler here. Fast settle on gems. Yes, I like that idea. Ah, indeed. Oh god, I just punched my microphone. Uh-oh. Alright, let's build a pasture. Whoop, that'll give me the boost for horseback riding. Come along, come along. Pop over here. We'll go to the next turn. Oh, France, where are you? Cross the river. Cross the river. Cross. I'm gonna go stand on this cattle tile. Tattle cow. Hello, France. Yes, let's send France a delegation. Oh, well, I guess it's not my turn. Now it is my turn. France. Oh, let's be friends, France. Let's not talk about the war. Would you give me money for horses? For both of these, you will give me... So how much do you value the horses? The horses are... Those are worth 6 gold, and the horses are worth... Oh, you don't want to buy horses. Okay, well, how much would you give me this? What? Make a deal. So you would give me 6 gold per turn, so that'll be this plus like 1 gold. 2 gold? 1 gold. Make a deal. How much would you pay me for the horses? It'll be 4 gold per turn for the horses. I'll take that deal. Get that gold rolling nice and early. Excellent. We're now making 11 gold per turn. Pop over here. Pop. Oh dear. I believe that city-state is... There's a place called Schitt's Creek, and they're there. They have no paddle. That city-state is so dead, it's not even funny. And yet I'm laughing. What about capital? It is a pretty terrible capital. But we have the power of RNG upon our side. Antananarivo, who are you at war with? You're not at war with anyone. But that Polish army looks kind of scary. I'm going to just hang out there. Keep an eye on things. Now, I could purchase this cattle tile and then improve it. And then I would have a 3-1 tile, which would be an improvement, which would let me grow really quickly. Decisions, decisions, decisions. What do you think? Do I go for the... Is this worth? I mean, we're not trying to have a worth game. We're just trying to have some fun and relax with a nice TSL game and kind of play things weird. Hey, first stream in a while. It is a first stream in a while. So I think I may go for the cattle. So let me do some tabulations. Yes, if I buy the cattle and then sell the gems, I should still be able to purchase a settler. Okay. That should work out reasonably in my favor. Do you play multiplayer often? I almost never play multiplayer because multiplayer Civ is a bit of a shit show. Alright, we'll put in our 2 policy guards, combat and recon experience, and we'll put in urban planning because we need all the production that we can get to try to speed things up. It's a bit windy. We'll go for foreign trade because I assume these city-states need a trade route. I guess not. Maybe we'll go for craftsmanship. Whoop. I need another tile improvement. Chat, what'll I build? Well, I could detour for mining. And get the quarry up, because I do want to keep that quarry. That was not the tile I meant to move to. I guess I can scout my builder a little bit. Just hang out there. Keep an eye on these warriors. Hello, Rome. I will send Rome a delegation on my turn. I need to be less patient. Which victory type are we going to go for? It's too early in the game to make that decision. Make a deal. You already have an extra city. How many cities do you have? You have 2 extra cities, and Poland will probably have 3. No, they only have Gdansk. They settled Gdansk. Not on my watch. Danzig or war, Poland. Next turn. There's a couple cities up here. Perhaps we'll settle on the Firs, and then maybe over around on... I want to settle on these Firs because there's a good Hansa right there. If I settle on these Firs, that kind of blocks any other cities over there, so we may have to consider that as an option. Builder scouting is the best scouting. Alright, so it has begun. I'm going to keep an eye on this. See if we can steal that city. Shouldn't you make a victory choice before the game? I mean, that's a... You see... Yes and no, that can be a way to do things. However, sometimes... If you pick a victory type too early, you might get into a situation where you don't have good land. Like if I were to try to do a scientific victory here, I don't really have mountains, so I'm not going to get good early signs. So I need to do something else and then maybe transition into a scientific victory. Perhaps some aggression, some unchecked aggression on my neighbors would be a viable move. Okay, it's time for you to come back and build that. There's England. I wonder if I could meet them if I go to this tile. Could you please rename the capital to Rumptaska? Yes. Yeah, that is no problem to rename the capital to Rumptaska. Oop, bumped my microphone again. I need to move it out of the way. God damn it. Unit needs orders. Right, we're going to hang out here and see if we can steal this city-state. At the very least, we're being annoying and preventing Poland from occupying all of the tiles. Alright, where do we want to settle first? I'm thinking on the diamonds is a good spot. It'll net me another luxury that I can sell. Okay, I didn't quite meet England, which is unfortunate. But I think it is time for this jolly old lad to make his way home. Head over there. The game is a war game, in my shit opinion. How dare you denigrate your own opinion? So I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable and insecure. So it might be a good idea to build another warrior. We are not going to take this city. Poland is going to get this city. Unfortunate. But I can make a warrior to defend myself. So hopefully Poland doesn't finish it off. Okay. We can liberate that later. You shouldn't have settled near that river, if you know what I mean. Whew. Don't you be questioning my settlement decisions. Alright, we're going to make a quarry. Boop. We're only making that quarry for the boosts. Alright, these are really, really, really great tiles to start off with. Choose research. Well, actually, you know what? If I delayed this a few turns, I could build that warrior faster once I get the card there. Let's go ahead and pick up archery now. We need to be able to defend ourselves. That's why the slinger's coming back, because he's got to be here in time for archery tech. To defend against the inevitable Poland aggression. How did you get the map? The map is a part of the Yet Not Another Earth's map pack. That map pack is listed in the description of How is Poland so powerful? They are playing on Deity. On Deity difficulty. I guess I can show you guys this. Civ 6 difficulty. Bonuses. Game difficulty. So, on Deity difficulty, the AI gets 32% more science, culture, and faith, and 80% more production and gold. They also start out with +4 combat strength. They get 40% more experience. They also get 4 free tech and civic boosts. And they also start with 3 settlers, 5 warriors, and 2 builders. And, you know, makes them really, really powerful. They're already earning like 12 science per turn, but normally a civ would be making 2 to 3. 2 to 3 per turn. Yeah. Deity is no joke, my dudes. But we beat Deity pretty regularly here. We're Deity kind of peoples. You know, as great as that hill is, I really kind of like growth right now. Now, in terms of growth, I would like to get a slinger. Second archer feels pretty good, but I would also, well, see, the timing on this is going to be awkward. It's going to be quite awkward, so I may actually work this tile for now to try and get that before archery finishes. So my people will settle where they please, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have an antagonistic relationship with them. Is a religious victory even possible on Deity? Yes, it's very possible. In fact, it's quite trivial if you know what you're doing. Well, you see, that can depend. If you get a civilization that, like Poland, who can generate a lot of faith, sometimes it can be a pain in the ass. But, you know, generally speaking, all of the victory types are very achievable. So, being denounced by Rome as well. Alright, there's craftsmanship. So let's take out the scouting bonuses and put in the production bonuses towards the units. And let's quickly crack out a second slinger and warrior. There we go. That'll sort of form the baseline of my army. Now, horses are going to be a thing that I go for in this game, I think. But we're going to need the infrastructure to do that. Let's finish off archery. We're not going to get a barbarian kill in this game. Let's have a little bit of a look. See? Let's go ahead and get foreign trade. Well, I could go for state workforce. If I'm going to go for state workforce, where would I put the state workforce district? Well, what I'm thinking is perhaps we could do, like, let's have a look at the settler map mode. So if I were to settle here, I could settle a city there. I could put an aqueduct here. I could do a Hansa here. And a commercial hub here. Make a nice little triangle over here of good productive tiles. Is it a TSL map? Yes, it is. A European TSL map. You can see France is over here. Poland is to my east. Italy is to my south. And Norway is to my north. There's also Russia in this game, Egypt and Spain, and a couple of others who I forget. So we'll have 2 archers to potentially push the Polish. France wants to be friends. Excellent. I'm going to see if they want to go to war with me later. How long ago and when was your first Civ game? Many years ago. We're talking like over 10 years ago. Excellent. Thank you for your delegation. Me and France are good friends. Looks like they are building a holy site. Excellent. So we're going to want to try to capture that really, really fast with a pair of archers. Okay, they're cracking out a lot. See if we can quickly snap up this city with the holy site when it finishes. Steal their infrastructure, basically. Is Scotland in the game? Scotland is not in the game. I didn't think there would be enough room for both Scotland and England. Let me have a look at who has the biggest army. Okay, so we're going to need like a good few warriors here. Potato stream. Huzzah! Huzzah indeed. Let's go ahead and get to work on bronze working. We're going to want to build an encampment early to go to war. Next turn. Alright. Once this holy site is finished, I'm going to see if I can take that city off them. Although I may just play defensively. You know what? I'm going to play defensively for a little while and then go to war later. But I will get a third warrior just to defend myself. I'm going to settle this city. It's a little bit aggressive, but it's okay. Is production queue an option in the game? No, it is one of the mods that I have installed. It is called the... Unsurprisingly, the production queue mod. The other mod that I'm using is map tax and the super tax simple UI adjustments and the yet not another maps pack. The map tax of these things. War is fantastic. Indeed it is. I don't see a need for a builder. You know who I could talk to, though? Make a deal. You buy these gems off me. You pay me 11 gold per turn. How about 9 gold per turn and 50 gold? There we go. So now I should be able to purchase a settler in a few turns. Let's just keep settling. I feel like we have an army to defend ourselves. So I'm thinking of settling on these first. So I'm going to send a unit over there to scout that. I'm feeling pretty well defended against Poland here. 2 archers and a couple of warriors should be able to keep these safe. You should later discover Matterhorn if it's there. Okay, goodbye. I'm going to go for early empire here. I put a few turns into state workforce, but that's going to be just fine. I could also purchase a monument. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. I could build the monument. I could get it in 6 turns. No, I just need to get my cities out. City, 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 city. Alrighty. Also kind of want to settle here if I can. That feels a little bit more aggressive. There you go, there's Mainz. We'll delete that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This city I will work on a monument. I'm going to want that culture. And then in here, I'll also work on a monument. The culture is going to be very useful. Poland and France are stronger late. Kill them when they're weak. Well, we're going to try and manipulate ourselves into a position of advantage. The ancient era ends soon. We're going to be in a dark age. That's going to be kind of painful, but it should be fine. Actually, I want you to go explore Denmark for me. Yes, okay, so there is another city up here, so I can settle here safely. Sorry, but why don't you switch tile information? How do you mean? Because I know what the tiles are. I mean, like, oh god, I made my minimap huge. Stop. Stop, minimap. How do I make you not be this minimap? What have I done to my minimap? It was never this huge. What? What have I done? Be smaller. Options, graphics, interface. Why is my minimap so weirdly shaped? Wait a minute. Was that like that earlier? I guess that's just the way it is. Alright. Fair enough. This feels like it's really huge and weird. It's supposed to be like not as tall. It's supposed to be like wider than it is tall. Okay. Need to go defend Mainz. Let's move you up this way. Do a little bit of a shift of our units. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a city up here as well. I'm going to kind of play a little bit more passively in the early game. So Spain just denounced me because I forgot to send them a delegation. Didn't know Mohenjo-Daro was located in Europe. Yeah, well. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Actually, Mohenjo-Daro is quite nice because it's providing a little bit of a buffer room for me right now. Let's get some exploration going. Yeah, I don't like this. I have units in position to help. Hey, how's it going, Cosmic Actor? It's not the size that concerns me, it's the shape. It's supposed to be like wider than it is tall, but it's kind of like square shaped-ish, which is a bit disconcerting to me. Alright. So it looks like Poland is sizing me up, but I have units in the vicinity to hopefully deter them. That did not work. Run away this way. Cross the river. Hit that guy. You need to come back now.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em,
Make me an archer after that monument. You make me a warrior after that monument. We're going to drown Poland in my units. Yeah, we are going to be heading into a dark age, but it's not the end of the world.
Bronze is the mirror.
So let's play defensively. Take first hits where we can get them. First hit on an archer is a pretty important hit. And then we can safely retreat into the forest hills. They won't be able to shoot me. Now, we just got bronze working. So we're going to be working on an encampment over here. I'm thinking an encampment right there works. We'll get that settler out though. Magnus Wall selling Great works this game? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And they're things we're going to want to have to take advantage of. Horseback riding for when we get our encampment so we can make horsemen. Run away this way if you can. Heal for a turn. You keep moving. See what he does. Okay, we took a big hit there. But he shouldn't be able to shoot me in this forest. We'll get a turn of healing. We can get a free hit on this archer. Very good. Oh, wow. Wait, it has a garrison promotion? Wait. What? How is this archer getting a garrison promotion benefit? What? Oh, dear. I think that city's dead. What? How is this archer getting the benefit of garrison? That's not how garrison works. May as well take free inquiry.
Every nation lives by.
Now, if I hit him, he should become so damaged that he does not get the kill on me, especially if I move this archer in to also support. How did he get the garrison promotion? What? Or, not how did he get it, but how is he getting the benefit from it? It makes no sense. Right, we can kill this archer here. Good, 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 good. Can't settle there anymore. This is pretty sketchy to settle. There's also a barb camp there. I think I'm just going to settle on these furs. Oh, I meant to purchase this settler before I finished it. Oh, well. Come forward. Purchase an archer. Come forward. Next turn. First time I ever witnessed a CPU conquering a city from potato? Oh, it happens pretty regularly, let me tell you. Particularly on Deity in the early game. It's the most treacherous time of the game. Let's kill that guy, and we'll purchase another archer. We'll move you guys up. Yeah, I don't know how he's getting the garrison promotion. That's really, really weird. But we're buying time for mites. So move up, shoot. Move up, shoot. Move up. Move up. He doesn't have a melee unit in the area, so I have some time to recover mites. You heal up. I'd love to settle there, but it's a bit far out, man. So I might just settle here on these foxes to get me another city working away. Settle here. We'll sell this to England immediately. So you'd be willing to give me like 240 gold? $242? There we go. Give me that gold. That's another archer. And then you want to buy these foxes off me, eh? Plus, like, a gold per turn? 180 gold. Okay, that's the deal. Puts you back up to 500 gold so I could buy more units if I needed to. Just stay there. We'll have to keep you safe. Barb camp got cleared by the city state. The further foxes, the problem over here wasn't the barbarian camp. It's the loyalty. I can't settle these cities because I don't have governors to recover from the loyalty. So that's the thing. Monuments. I need my culture going. Heal up. Next turn. Okay, I'm going to get a friendship with England. Wait. Don't conquer Teddy? Teddy isn't in the game. I don't know what you're talking about. Early Empire. I can't actually slot any of these in. It's a bit of a downside. But I can put in settler production later. State workforce into political philosophy. You come forward, take the volley promotion. You're going to heal for a turn. I'll move you next turn. I'm going to appoint Magnus in the capital, because I'm going to want to chop out horsemen. I'll probably purchase that once Magnus is ready. We'll be doing a round of chopping here to get out horsemen to attack Poland with. Speaking of which, that does mean we need to get masonry after that to also chop out a battering ram. Please don't do religion. I don't plan on doing any religion this game. All the religions are gone. This is a different kind of game. Okay, more units are on the way. He's also got chariots. Get up there. Okay, so let's do the great advance.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
The city is a little bit undefended. It will have an archer soon that can hold off a lot of units. How many civs are in this game? 10 civs are in this game. So you're going to need a builder. Grab me a trader for infrastructure. Need roads. Okay, you're healed up. Come along. Might have been better to send you down south, but that'll be fine. Oh, I never killed this warrior. There's Alexander. Send him a delegation when it's my turn. Okay, we took a hit here. We should be able to do fine if I shoot... Wow, that's another promotion on you. I'll have to shoot you twice. Okay, so it looks like we've saved this city. Where do I go with you? Into the hill. That's your best defense. Use the river as a defensive position. You move forward. Go kill this warrior if you can. Don't forget my delegation. I will not. I will not forget. We send this delegation to you, my dear sir. Do I have anything? Would you like to... Oh, I need to keep my horses now. I sold them once already for a little bit of gold. This warrior could be a big pain in my ass if I don't deal with it. Yeah, okay. So there's a lot of warriors coming over here.
It is equally important.
Go stand in the encampment for defensive reasons. Heal. 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 Move forward. Come down here. Archer it is. I'm going to put my government plaza right here after I get a builder. Speaking of builders, let's purchase that builder. And then let's get to work on horsemen in 2 turns. So I'm going to put a couple turns into a monument. Oh my god, the wind just blew my window open. F6. Change the place of the comic hub in your capital for a better buff. This is the best place for my commercial hub. It'll make sense later. This is the best place for it. For those of you who don't know, Germany gets +2 production on their industrial hubs from commercial hubs. So by putting it here, this industrial hub will have +1, 2, 3, and there's a resource here, +4. Then it will get another +1 from being beside 2 districts. That'll be a total of +5. And then it'll get an additional +2 from this commercial hub up to a +7. This will be a +7 industrial hub in the late game. If I can get there. But yeah, pretty much after masonry, we're going to get our infrastructure up. Let's appoint Victor in... I'm going to put him in Mainz for now, because I feel that's the city with the biggest threat hanging over it.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
That's true, I could buff both, but I was going to put my government district here. It's probably more optimal to do it this way. Like this. That's probably a little bit better, actually. That's a good point. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh, the penis jokes people can make city-wise. Yeah, well, you know. We are all friends after all. So we've got an archer in Mainz, and Victor will be established soon. So where are these guys going, is the question. Okay, this warrior took a hit that I don't like. You're heavily surrounded, so you're going to fall back a tile. This builder is going to be in position to chop next turn. And we are going to be chopping out horsemen to try and defend ourselves. You need to retreat. You need to fortify. You stand here in a defensive position. You're safe in this encampment. You can pepper the units as they approach. You get into a strong defensive position there. And you're fine just there. Hi, du sprichst mit Deutschland. Good evening. Guten Abend.
No hour of life is wasted.
Okay. So where do I run with this archer? I think I run here. Even though he'll take a hit, it's the safest way to get to a city. Do some shooting damage. Okay, archer. We need to shoot this archer and get a kill on him. There's that kill. You're going to fortify here. We're going to shoot this warrior to soften him up, and then we'll take the garrison promotion on you next turn. I forgot to get military tradition. Damn it! My horseman chopping is going to be slightly less effective. But we're going to chop for 72 production, which should just about finish a horseman in one turn. And that'll be a very, very useful... It'll give my cities... What's the difficulty? We're playing on Deity. It says it right there in the live stream. Deity. Heal up, warrior. Heal up, warrior. You heal up. I'm expecting to take a hit on this archer. There we go. There's the hit that I was expecting. You have a promotion. Let's go ahead and take the battle cry promotion. So, I'm going to take the garrison promotion on you. Well, I could get a kill, or do I take the garrison promotion? This is always a very difficult choice that's presented to the player. Is whether to kill or get boosts. I think I'm going to take the garrison promotion because that'll project me a lot of power. Then you're going to go to this tile. That's a more... And we'll clear this out with this unit. Nice. So my cities are pretty well defended now. No wonder you're getting my ass kicked. Do encampments give defensive bonuses to units inside? Encampments have their own health. You can see here, 100 of 100. So you have to kill the encampment before you can kill the unit inside the encampment, much like a city. So that's why encampments are really, really useful for early game defense. That's why I built one. I also would like a Great General at some point in this game, and I will be slotting in the Great General card once I hit my next government. So let's chop out another horseman next turn. Well, I think I might stall until I have the card I need. There's the trade route. I want to trade with Mohenjo-Daro to get the culture, but I'm going to do it from Hamburg because Hamburg is a safer city. Now... we can shoot this warrior twice. I'm going to take the garrison promotion here. And I'll kill with you. So we're slowly clearing out units. I'm going to kill this warrior. You're going to get on the hill to provide bait for those warriors to hit you, and then you'll run away. I'm going to fortify here. Alright, I'm feeling pretty safe now. I have the units, so I can probably go back to building settlers. Will I build walls? I probably won't build walls unless I need to, and I don't think I need to. I think I've defended this. Poland is now down to pretty low strength, so I should actually be able to push Poland, although it looks like they've got their own horsemen. Unless they have a unit garrisoned in here or something. Have a look. Yeah, they have horsemen and iron, so they either have swordsmen or swordsmen or horsemen. Are you going to counterattack once you have the upper hand? Yes, that is the goal. It's the objective. It's the plan, Stan. Unfortunately, I didn't land any iron, although I could get Mohenjo-Daro on my side. Recruit a Great General. It's not likely. Is this the TSL vanilla map? No, this is a modded map from the Yet Not Another Earth's map pack that is called Large Europe, I believe. I could double check that for you. It's on the stream, maybe? No. You'd have to go back to the start of the stream to find that out. Alright, so we're 60 turns in. We're well defended. Let's kill this warrior. Okay. I'd like to be building horsemen. I may build a second encampment. I could build another encampment right here. It would cost me some gold. But there's a lot of chops here for horsemen. Yeah, I'll do it. I don't want to get rid of a forest. That's why I'm building it here. There's a chariot, and a city-state just declared war on me. Looks like it's Candy. Well, Candy's pretty far away, so I'm not too worried about that. Alrighty, so let's get kills on units. Okay, you can heal up. We'll shoot that chariot. You're going to fortify. I guess I could kill this warrior in theory. But I'll kill this one instead because it's a little bit higher threat. You're going to hold there until I have military tradition. Let's chase a little bit. Let's come out. Bring the fight to the devilish Polish. The Polish Scourge. We'll trade with Mohenjo-Daro because I want the culture. And the gold is quite nice too for sustaining my army. Yep, this is Deity, dude. It's pretty tough. So the archer on the hill can get a kill here. Excellent. We'll move you forward a tile. We'll get a kill here as well. Nice one. You're going to heal up. Heal you up as well. One more turn until I feel safe chopping again for horsemen. Let's get the government plaza started. Delete that pin now. Get to work on a settler for me. You wait one turn. You fortify for a turn. Move and then promote. Next turn. As a German, I have to say destroy the French, please. We will look into killing people. It is an option that we are considering. Right, there's masonry and maneuver. So now I get a thingy bonuses. So I'm going to put in the production towards settlers here. So I can get some cities out. And cavalry unit bonuses. So let's go ahead and chop ourselves a horseman. And we'll put the overflow into something else. Put the overflow into the government plaza. Get ourselves moving. You come up here. We're going to shoot this chariot. Shoot this chariot. Very good. We're also going to need a battering ram from somewhere. Heal up. We'll go to the next turn. How come you didn't get Brussels as a city-state? It's just random whether or not you get them. So. No peace. Go there. Move there. Shoot there. Shoot there. Now, there's the swordsman I was worried about. But we have confirmed their existence. So, question. Are we going to liberate Antananarivo or are we going to take it for ourselves? Well, we can start training our archers on it. More horsemen, please. I'm going to need another builder to chop out more. We're going to appoint a Mani. In Mainz? No, in Trier, sorry. Let's see if we can get some friendship declarations here. Ow!
I thought Clay must...
Let's back up. I want to advance down south, not up north. You're sitting in the encampment because you're a defensive unit. You can move this way. We will chop out a horseman. And use that production to finish a granary. We'll get started on another horseman. Let's bring you down to start hitting Antananarivo. You go into the city and heal for a turn. So I'm going to focus on getting this. I think I want to keep the city. Taking it would start a rebellion. That's not a big deal. We can deal with the rebellion, no problem. Plus, we're going to be out of the Dark Age in the not too distant future. More chops to get a horseman. Political philosophy soon. Wait there, wait there. We'll go to the next turn. Okay, I'm getting a religion. Whose religion is it? It is Protestantism. Ah, not a bad one, actually. Alright, you need to retreat. Shoot there. Move there, move there. Chop a horseman. Whip. Use the overflow. How many horsemen do I have now? Quite a few. Let's get a battering ram. Monument completed in Hamburg. Might be a good idea to get a builder. Need settlers. And I can't afford to build them in my two main cities, so I'm going to build them in my excess cities. Can you name the city Essen? Guten Abend. CN. Which city do you want me to rename? Essen? You want me to rename Essen? If I can find a place to settle in Essen, we will. Perhaps we will settle Essen in Denmark. Okay, gonna heal you up. You're on alert. Let's bring these warriors down to hit Antananarivo. What is this improvement? Colossal head. We can pillage that for faith. Get a Pantheon. Why Rumpetask? Somebody asked me to rename the city, so I renamed it to Rumpetask. I have no idea what it means, but I'm sure it means something dirty. Nope, no peace. Fall back. Surround this guy. Steal that unit. Free builder. Go there. We'll need that battering ram later. We're not ready to start hitting the city. We need a third horseman in there. You can shoot this guy now. You wait there for a turn. We'll go to the next turn. It means fanny pack. Oh, well. That's what it is now. It was Aachen. Aachen? Okay, there's writing and political philosophy. Right, we're going to go straight to autocracy. Unit maintenance. Great general points. We don't need a GOG anymore. We're going to go for Limitanii to keep our loyalty high in our conquered cities. Battering ram, come. You go there. The city is now surrounded and not healing. Pillage that for a Pantheon. Run you away home. Get the kill. That'll get you a promotion as well. Shoot this guy here. Who's close to a level? You're close to a level. You'll just heal for a turn. You heal for a turn. You heal for a bit. Let's get the Warlord's Throne. Antananarivo is the capital city of Madagascar. I know, it's in a bit of an odd spot. Go home, Madagascar, you're drunk. Alright, we would like to get theater squares up if we could. It looks like somebody already has a few of them up, so we may skip that portion of the game. Although selling them can be worth a lot. We'll maybe get a couple theater squares, but I'm much more interested in getting currency and apprenticeships up. That's our bread and butter infrastructure as Germany. Commercial hubs and Hansas. Alright, we've got some archers coming. Should be able to deal with them in short order. Put a bit of threat on him. You should survive this hit. Go there. Let's pillage this for the faith. I'm going to choose our Pantheon here. Let's have a look. What are our good options here? God of Healing is okay if I'm going to be conquering holy sites. Do you still get the benefits of Warlord Thrones if you liberate the city? I don't know. Yes, I believe so. It's entirely possible. So, do we want to go for Divine Spark here? I don't think we're going for that kind of a game. Culture from Pastures would actually net me 2 culture over here, and potentially more down the line if I conquer some pastures. There's a couple over here, a couple over here as well, so that could be 6 culture there, which isn't bad at all. I could also get faith from quarries. I don't really have a way to generate faith. I don't think I really care about faith too much this game. I might build a couple of holy sites. It depends on what we decide to do. Let's see. So I'm thinking it's either God of Healing if I want to have momentum in the war. City Patron Goddess I'm not going to go for. Or God of the Open Sky. And I think I actually have a pretty good culture gain right now, so I think I'm going to go for God of Healing. Because I'm about to conquer a holy site, and that'll let me have a lot of momentum. And I'm pretty sure Poland has a decent number of holy sites that I can use to keep my momentum up. So let's get to work. You're going to take the garrison promotion, because you're going to be a city killer. And we can get that kill there. Very nice. So how's Poland's army doing? Poland's army is basically non-existent now. He has like 2 archers and a swordsman. Guys, don't forget to like the stream. 250 watching and only 19 likes. That's right. Smash that like button and so on and so forth. Let's get 1 more horseman. Chop. So I think I'm going to pillage this farm if I can. And get the heal from it. This is kind of what I was expecting. Fortify there. You're going to take the battle cry promotion. Let's kill this warrior. Pillage that farm for the heal. You already have a promotion. You're going to be my 3 city killers. And, well, 2 city killers and 1 unit killer. Archer. Let's get that little bit of experience on you. You have a promotion. You don't. There we go. Now, we need to move a governor in here, and that'll secure the loyalty in that city. And we also need a garrison unit. So where is a warrior that is not doing anything? You're going to come down and take that. You're going to move to here, and then take your courser's promotion. Double envelopment is just better in my opinion. I'm going to keep this city. And then immediately get to work on a monument and a granary. Love the Pantheon call. Plus 15% culture, potentially capturing Warsaw 20 turns earlier. Well, I felt like, you know, it would only get me plus 2 culture right now, which is a lot. But I kind of felt like getting the healing could be very significant in keeping momentum during this war. And everyone knows that in Civ, momentum is everything. Now, I don't want to move this archer forward, but I will do is I'll take incendiaries here. You can heal up. You can take arrow storm. You're going to fortify there. We have 1 more build charge, so let's head you over to here. Chop out over here. And then you head up here to chop that. Rename Antananarivo. I don't like to rename city-states because it makes me forget that they're city-states. So I'm going to leave its name as it is. Okay, there's Peter. Let's do a little bit of diplomacy here. We've been neglecting diplomacy. Hey, Jerry Adams. Jeremy Adams. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Holy crap. Love this channel. I've learned a lot working on achievements now myself. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. What mods do I use? The mods that I'm using are listed in the description. Wait, where is... Is there no... Super chat is supposed to appear. Mods are in the description of the live stream, yeah. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Wait a minute, where's... I thought donations are supposed to appear. Hold on.
Potatoes.
Oh, there it is.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Love this channel. I've learned a lot. Working on achievements now myself.
So let's make sure this swordsman can't get to my archer. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I really appreciate it, man. You've provided many hours of entertainment. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. So let's attack this guy. Here and here. Kill that swordsman. Poland should be down to basically no military now. Yeah, they're basically done. Heal for a couple of turns. Let's move in. Let's get this battering ram moving. Let's get these archers moving. You're coming down to garrison the city. You're using the British robot lady? Disgusting. The British robot lady is the best one. What other ones could I use? Let's see here. Announcer voice. I don't know. I don't know how to change the voice. I'm sorry. I don't know how to change the voice. Shoot. There we go. We'll go to the next turn. Tuned out a while. Did you explain why you kept the city-state versus liberating it? I just wanted the city rather than liberating. Let's do mutual open borders. Will you pay me? You will give me 1 gold per turn. Would you like to buy my gems? Yeah, you would. Maybe you would give me like 240? Maybe give me like 243, 246, 249. Oh, we're going high. Oh, baby. Okay, I pushed it a little bit too far. There, 265 for my gems. Thank you. Although I'm going to want to start keeping my luxuries. Otherwise, loyalty will become a problem. Well, that's a lot of gold. Oh, hello, catapult. Alright, I don't want to take a city shot unless I have to. But I can do damage here. Let's heal these horsemen up slowly. So Krakow needs to fall. Now, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything that does a lot of damage. Should have had some tanks for the invasion of Poland. This is a defensive war. The Polish attacked me. Alright, friendship with Macedon. Friendship with Victoria. Friendship with France. Excellent. Let's see, you have lots of friends in the world. Send you a delegation. Make a deal. Okay, looking good. Move up here. Alright. You wait 1 turn in there while the warrior makes his way. Okay, let's move these archers out again with the warrior. Just kind of gently pushing towards the enemy. Defense of which German leader have I... You hear nothing! Yeah, we are simply defending the united Germany. We must unite the Germanic peoples, and from what I've heard in this timeline, these are Germanic peoples, and we're just trying to unite them into a single nation so that we can be protected from aggression. Alright, here's Mainz. We need a builder. More horsemen, please. Our horsemen will... Oh, I forgot to move Magnus over here. That's actually quite a big mistake, because that's going to delay me in doing what I want here for quite a few turns. Okay, we've got the archers on the move. I can't send super chats. Oh no, I think it's limited to certain nations and peoples. And you know, with the whole Brexit thing, you know, heal up for a turn. Shoot him. Go there. Shoot her. Go there. Oh, so you're not doing a blitzkrieg? No, this is a sitzkrieg. We are simply coming over for tea. That's what we're doing. This is just we're coming over for tea. Okay. I apologize. Like, I'm sorry, Poland, but like, I mean, you declared war on me. I simply have to defensively expand into Poland, so that when Poland attacks me again, they have to fight through Poland to get to me. Sadly, we can't build Danzig. There might be a war. let's begin the early stages of the assault. I have a couple horsemen healed up as well. I'm not going to push into Danzig. I'm going to hold on. You can make England part of Europe, just conquer the rebels. Okay, I'm going to be using these warriors as garrison units. I will kill that. Get rid of it. I'm going to wait 4 more turns on you. You do have a point about safety after you conquer Poland. It isn't like you're going to be warring them anymore. Exactly. This is a 100% defensive endeavor. As drama and poetry, I am going to want a couple of theater squares at some point. But where exactly I build them will depend. Oh, hello.
This version of Robot Lady can't even meme properly. Look at this. T-he. W-E-O-W. No tears. 777 millimeters, 777 millimeters, 777 millimeters.
Thank you so much, Morpus. Thank you so much, Morpus. I don't even know, like, how do I change it? How do I change the Robot Lady? I just have the, it was the default. I don't know how to meme. I wish I knew how to quit you, he said to memes. So let's just reduce the walls to rubble so that they can't shoot me anymore. Okay, you're going to take a city shot, I'm afraid. Oh, you can't even hit there. Never mind. We're going to take a city shot here. I don't like it. No, I need to clear this out. Probably going to lose a horseman. That's okay. You're coming down to garrison. You stay there. Choose civic. Need Lebensraum. Poland and Germany are quite a meme in a civ game. That's right. So we have drama and poetry now. We're going to want to go for military training and feudalism and all that jazz. Three more turns for Magnus. Can we get these filthy destinates out of this patrician Civ 6 gameplay? What? Destiny memes? Oh no, we've another Destiny memer. Oh no, we've been revealed. Morpus, quick, execute order anti-meme. The nega meme. Let's go ahead and take coursers on you. Let's back you up and then take coursers. Let's move another horseman in. Surround the city. Go there. Start shooting the city to get experience. You can move in as well to start shooting the city as for experience. And we'll hit the city once with this horseman. Evening Potato. How's it going, Jory Silvola? Okay, we have these units all in position and ready to move. 2 more turns until Magnus is established, and we can actually chop these horsemen out to continue the momentum. We're going to have a lot of horsemen, guys. You need some campuses? We'll be fine. Okay, I lost that. Okay, that's the first time I've ever seen an AI build a unit and then move it to attack. That's legitimately mind-blowing that they actually just did that. Now I don't feel safe attacking with this horseman. This one I do, though. When do you plan on playing Ireland? I'll get around to it, I promise. Promise. That is a promise I will make. I do want to play that Ireland mod again. Now, commercial hub, go. Okay, let's promote Amani with prestige. At least Britain and France didn't declare war just because you're at war with Poland. That's right. In fact, France is my friend. They're like, hey, just do your thing, man. Kill Poland. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know how many of Poland's cities I'll take, but perhaps I will take a few. I mean, technically, I was just liberating Antananarivo from Polish aggression, you know? That's what this war was about. 100%. Alright, let's move Amani to Krakow. Although the loyalty in this city is a little bit painful. So it's time to start moving in on Gdansk. Gdansk Revolution. Move this way. Okay, can I change my government or anything? How do I get more? We've almost got this guy. If I repair the monument, that might buy me some time. -10. That pressure hurts. Under pressure. Alright, Magnus is established. Chop. Chop. 2 more horsemen for the war effort. You would be in the way, warrior, wouldn't you? And then we'll drop down the commercial hub. We can now delete the pins as they are placed. Destroy the city? I don't want to destroy. This is their capital. Hi, Potato. How's it going, Sofan Mahmoudi? Great, it's a TSL. That's right, it is a TSL. You have some extra combat power against district defenses. That's good. We will be using your power against the city. You're my garrison unit, so you're going to wait there for a turn. So we need to be really fast. In storming this next city. Get over here. You come, you're the garrison. Heal for a turn. Go there. Take coursers. Heal for a turn. Go settle there. Let's have a look at settler map modes. Okay, we can get another settler up here. That's this guy. So that's all the settlers in the game we're going to need to get, for now at least. Let's have a think about where we're going to put our commercial hubs and stuff. How long will I stream today? I will probably stream for another 2 to 3 hours. And then I'll probably go sleepy boys. Right. So. Let's place our pins. I could build a diamond here, so let me do Hansa. I'm going to want a Hansa here. This Hansa would get extra adjacency. Hansa. Commercial hub. Commercial hub. So you're going to want to build there. Hey, Miguel Angelo. Angel Gonza... Jesus, that's a long name. Oh, God. Thank you for subscribing, Miguel. Miguel? Pozo. Look, you've got a name. You've a name. It's a name. Guys, the man with a name just subscribed. Isn't that great? He had a real person name, too. Okay. Grab a builder. Market for the trade route. Okay, I'm going to fortify a turn on you, and then I'll pillage that farm. I have a build charge here. Amazing. Come down here to chop that. Next turn. Okay, you took a pretty hefty hit there, but you should survive. go there. We should be able to strip the walls down pretty heavily. Let's back you up. Put you there. Put you there. Strip the walls. Kill there. You jump into the city. Attack there. Hansa gets bonus for being next to resources and commercial hubs. What's the difference between the Hansa and the whatchamacallit? Alright, I guess we'll go over our civilization bonuses real quick because I never did that. So, Germany gets the Holy Roman Emperor. They get additional military policy slot. They get +7 combat strength when attacking city-states. Those are pretty good early game bonuses. Typically, you're not going to be able to really use them on Deity. You kind of want to, if you are close enough to a city-state that you meet them first, you're going to want to keep them alive because you likely got an envoy for them, or you're able to get an envoy into them pretty early. The other thing is, it can be helpful if there's like a city-state reasonably close to you and it's like sending units to annoy you. It can make it a little bit easier to deal with them. But generally speaking, I wouldn't say this is a super relevant bonus for Deity because if the city-state is not near enough to you to get envoys, it's likely close enough to an AI that the AI will just straight up kill it, so you'll never really get an opportunity to use that military policy, or the military combat strength. Free imperial cities. Each city can build one more district than usual. This is a really, really strong, powerful ability. It means that you don't have to focus on growth so much. Most civilizations need to get their cities to 7 population before they can have a total of 3 districts. But Germany can do that at 4 population, so that's really, really, really powerful. And when they get the 7 pop, and you know, most cities throughout the game will usually only build 3 districts, maybe 4. 3 to 4 districts is usually the limit, and Germany can just do that better and earlier than everyone else, thanks to not being limited by growth. The U-boat is kind of garbage, probably not even worth talking about. And then the Hansa is Germany's other major bonus. It is a district unique to Germany for industrial activity, replaces the industrial zone district, and it is cheaper to build. So it's a half-price industrial zone that gives you +2 production if it's adjacent to a commercial hub, +1 production for each adjacent resource, and +1 production for every 2 adjacent district tiles. It's a really, really nice thing, and that's why Germany places their industrial zones slightly differently. So, for example, there are 4 resources here. One of them is buried by my capital, but I'm pretty sure the adjacency still counts. So this will get +4 adjacency. It'll also get an additional +2 from this commercial hub. And it will also get, so that's +6. And then it will get another adjacency from this government plaza. That's +7. And then it'll get another adjacency for being beside multiple districts. So that's a total of a +8 industrial zone, which is normally not achievable in a standard game. So this is going to be a +8 industrial zone, which is why we're rushing apprenticeship. Bring back the Pantheon. Hello, Potato. Did you hear about the religion influencing oil loyalty in the spring update? I did, and I'm really excited to hear. I want to see the patch notes so I can give my full thoughts on it. So, you know, give me patch notes, Paraxis. Come on. Acton Panzer. Okay. The extra city strength there may be enough to stop me from doing what I need to do here. Now, we have a little bit of a happiness problem, so I'm going to be not trading away my luxuries for a while. Okay, so let's try to maximize our damage to this city. I have a limited number of turns in which I can do this. If you go there... and you go there. You attack there. Kill that unit. Ah, come on. Okay. The city is surrounded, so it shouldn't heal anymore. Yeah, the fact that there's a horseman in that city makes this really, really obnoxious. We'll get some healing. But I should be able to kill this next turn, I'm thinking. You're going to be my garrison unit. You need to come along. Potato, have you ever watched World War II every day? It's very informational. I've never watched World War II every day. How's it going, Miss Strangey? How's it going, buddy? What does TSL stand for? TSL stands for True Start Location. I'm going to move my battering ram onto the slightly healthier horseman in case he does decide to attack out of the city. The AI never attacks out of their cities, but they did kind of do it once this game, so I'm kind of a little bit concerned about it happening when I normally wouldn't be at all. That's fine. We can reconquer this. Let's take the Corsair's promotion. This catapult is slightly worrying. There's the city. Let's go ahead and reassign Magnus into Gdansk. I probably should have taken Gdansk first, but it's okay. And then we can get to work on Krakow again. You heal. You heal. Keep city. Keep city. So this will rebel in... oh, so many turns. We've got plenty of time. Oh! This is on. Never mind. I just read the title fully. That's right! Always read your labels, boys and girls. We'll settle there. 9 turns until my final settler. And now we have a great general to assist in our conquest. Very nice. You hold on there. I don't need the battering ram for that, but I will be... ooh, Muscat, I think, is a city-state, and I will liberate that one because I'm going to be building a lot of commercial hubs this game. Oh no! Danzig. Take another Krakow at it? God damn it, cross-side music. Why, hello, I couldn't catch a stream for a few weeks. Nice to see it's up. Thank you very much, Idas Zapatakas. How's the stream going so far, Potato? It's going really well, Order. Thank you very much for asking. Really appreciate that, man. How did your Rainbow Six tournament go, dude? Did you win? Did you lose? Did you even do it yet? If you liberate the city that rebelled, you can get a really nice diplomatic bonus with the owner. I may or may not do that. I probably won't. Oh, open borders, yes. Do you want to buy my foxes? I have oranges, apparently. So I would like to sell you foxes. And this seems like a reasonable deal. Buy tiles and mines and Antanamara to touch the borders of Krakow and Gdansk help with loyalty. Borders touching does not help with loyalty. Hey, nice one, Order. Congratulations, dude. So loyalty mechanics are... I think the Saxy Gamer did a pretty good video on loyalty mechanics. I don't know. So I think it would be worth checking him out. But basically, loyalty... Alright, are we going to do a loyalty lesson? Basically how loyalty works is... Hello, Birmingham. Alright. So, if you have a city... I'm going to need paint. I'm going to need paint. Let me very carefully select this. Where is my select? That's a bit of a sloppy select. Hold on. I know it's sloppy as hell, but... So let's imagine this is a city. We'll do a loyalty lesson. Bum, 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 bum. All right. So let's say that this tile here is your city. Let me get a bigger brush. So this is the city. This is a... How loyal loyalty works. How loyalty works. This is the city. Where is the text button? Okay, that text is way too big. That's way too small. That's about the right size. So, pop 4. So how loyalty works is that your cities exert loyalty pressure that decreases for every tile away that your thing moves. So this city would exert, at population 4, the base loyalty that this city would exert would be, I think it goes something like 3.6, 3.2, 2.8, 2.4, and then it would continue to, I don't need the 0, and then the next one it would be 1.6, and then the next one it would be 1.2, and then the next one would be 0.8, and then the last one would be 0.4. So, the further away from a city, the lower its loyalty pressure it exerts, okay? The further you get from a city, the lower its loyalty pressure. This is pretty much the baseline thing that affects loyalty. Other things that affect loyalty is occupation is worth -5, but you can counter that with a garrison during occupation, which is +5. Amani can provide +2, and the +2, these ones don't decay. Decays with distance. So if there was a city, now you can't have cities within 3 tiles of each other. So I'll just put a red marker. So no cities could be in here, for example. So, but if there was a city here, this city would exert 2.4 pressure. But Amani's loyalty can be +2 or -2, depending on the promotion you go for. The -2 is offensive. That's -2 to your enemies or +2 to yourself. The other things that affect loyalty is there are governor cards, civic cards that give you +2, for example. I'll show you a couple of those. I have them unlocked. Here's one, Limitanii, which gives you +2 loyalty per turn for cities with a garrisoned unit. Then there is also Charismatic Leader here, do I have that one unlocked? Let me... here it is. Praetorium. Governors provide +2 loyalty per turn to their cities. That's civics. Typically these give like +2. There's another one, I think, a colonialism. No. Where is it? There's a card that gives you loyalty for being on a different continent or something. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, so these are like the most important things that are going to give you loyalty. So if we take a look at this city, buying a tile to make these cities closer together will not increase the loyalty, because the loyalty pressure is, like, if we look at Ulm is putting out 1 pressure. So if we can go to the loyalty map mode, we can see that this doesn't really help, actually. Ulm is putting out 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5. Ulm is putting 0.5 pressure on Krakow. Antananarivo is putting out 1.8, 1.6, 1.4, 1.2, 1, 0.8 pressure. Even though Antananarivo is a higher population, it's actually further away, so it's not even really putting up more population than more pressure than Ulm. So is it distance from the city centers? Yes, with population. It is the distance from the city centers. The city center itself is 1, and then the next one is 2, so that's minus 10%, minus 20%, minus 30%, minus 40%, minus 50%, minus 60%. That's why if you want to have good loyalty defense, having your cities pretty close together is pretty good. Higher population cities are more resistant to loyalty as well. I don't know why that is, because I think, oh yeah, the most important form of loyalty is cities exert loyalty on themselves. Yes. So a 7 population city is much harder to loyalty flip than a 4 population city, because the city is exerting pressure on itself. Now, the really, really important thing is that this is modified by your Golden Age and Dark Age. So in the Dark Age, you half these numbers. So Ulm is actually outputting 0.5 on itself, and then 0.45, 0.4, 0.35, 0.3, 0.25. So Ulm is putting out 0.25 pressure on Krakow. During a Golden Age, it would be putting out 1.5, 1.35, 1.2, 1.05, 0.9, 0.75. So that's just, you know, okay, so that's how loyalty works. The most important basic components. Governor loyalty. Governors always give out 8 loyalty. Governors do not need to be established. If I show you here, Victor is not established in the city. However, he is still giving me the governor placed here plus 8 loyalty. So governors don't need to be established in a city to get thing. Oh, that's a good point. So amenities matter. This city is at -5 amenities, and so it has a -6 penalty to loyalty. That's almost entirely war weariness, though, if I go check that out. Yeah, war weariness -5. But yeah, a positive happiness. I think it's if you have +1 or +2 amenities, it will be +3 loyalty defensively. If you have +3 or more amenities, it'll be +6 happiness, loyalty. And then similarly, the more negative the loyalty you go, it goes -3, I think, at -1 and 2 amenities, and then it goes to -6 amenities when you're down a lot. So yeah, there you go. That's how loyalty works in a nutshell. Hopefully that was educational. Alright, there's Krakow back, and now that I've conquered Krakow twice, I've managed to stabilize its loyalty. So what do you think, guys? Do you think we should keep going fighting? Hey, love the stream. I've always wondered how is war weariness calculated. Can you explain it briefly? War weariness is calculated by... there are these old baldy monks, okay? And they live on a mountain. And whenever your units attack something, randomly they say, you have war weariness. I have absolutely no idea how the war weariness mechanics work. Good God, it is esoteric and confusing. I know, generally speaking, the more combat you do and the type of war you're in matters. Certain wars have lower war weariness. For example, if we look at the Casus Belli here, formal wars have 25% less war weariness than a surprise war. And it also depends on what you do. I think if you actually take cities, war weariness goes up. It's one of the mechanics that I've just kind of been ignoring and pretending doesn't exist because it's just too much a pain in the ass to learn how it works. So Ulm gone wild. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with Ulm. I think this is clearly the best spot. No, this is the best spot for my Hansa. Yeah, right there. Well. Yeah, I'll do that sort of thing. Yeah, war weariness amenities are basically black magic as far as I'm concerned. And I have no idea how it works. Okay, I'm going to delete that pin now. Let's move Magnus over to Trier. Get max value out of this chop. Monument, Granary. Do you think that relocations of people after the Second World War was a good or bad thing? What were the relocations? You need to give me more information about it. What specifically you're talking about. I don't think forcible relocations are typically good things. So we're going to move in on Muscat. Now, Muscat will be a city that I liberate because it is a commercial city-state, and we're going to be building a lot of commercial hubs as Germany. Kids can we lighten up with. Put the Hansa of Ulm near your capital. Do the combo, man. You can't put Hansas... You can't put districts inside the... You can't put districts inside the city bounds of another city. Like, I actually just can't swap these tiles. Like, I can't put it in here. So this is my next best, because the Hansa will be beside this. It'll also get district adjacency and stuff like that. I only capture cities that have luxuries I don't hand. I tend to raise a lot of AI cities usually suck. Yeah, but more cities is always better. Always. No exceptions. Go there. Go there. Shoot there. Kill. Kill. Shoot. Okay, let's move in on Muscat. I'm not going to quite go right up to the gates, but I will be getting pretty damn close. Go there. Okay, commercial hub completed. Let's get our markets up. We need those trade routes. So you at war with Poland still? I am indeed. They declared war on me. This is defense. This is self-defense. And you can't change my mind about that. 1939 all over again. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Joint war with Peter. No, thank you. I'm kind of in a war. I don't want more right now. Paul's got moved to East Prussia, Danzig, Poznan, and the territories which Poland got from... They got moved into those areas? I don't really know the full political... Oh, right. I need to put a Mani in this city. I almost forgot. And that'll neutralize the loyalty in here. Kill there. Go into the holy site to heal. Go there. Flank upwards. Go there. You stay there. You're also going to be a garrison unit for me. You're my garrison unit, so stay there. Just give me a turn or two to get into position. Yeah, I don't really know enough about that to make a comment. I'm not educated on that particular thing, and so I wouldn't feel comfortable. I'm going to trade with my capital now to get the +4 production. There we go. Your delegation is most welcome, Spain. So I'm going to get a friendship with Spain as well to try and reduce just the number of people on the map who hate me. Oh no, people are talking about war and death and destruction. Send a delegation, declare friendship. Excellent. How would you feel about purchasing? You don't have any gold, never mind. Victoria! Tell me your secrets. You really don't want oranges, eh? You're poor. Come back to me when you have money. Alejandro. How would you like... Wow, people are really going to stiff me here. Don't think it's right, but I gotta go. What is your opinion, the best domination character? It really depends on the type of game you're going. Mongolia is up there. Shaka is up there. The Aztecs are really good for domination. Mongolia are really good for domination. Sumeria are god tier for domination. Okay, let's put you there. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Let's get all these archers up and ready to hit the city. Strip down the walls. You move up to be a garrison unit. Get back in the city. Choose production. We got the market. Let's get traders. Not answering my question about the Scottish diaspora. I see how it is your origin is. Potato, what do you think about the relocation of Scottish crofters during the Scottish diaspora? Okay. Scottish crofter diaspora. During the Highland clearances. The Highland clearances, the eviction of the Gaels, with the evictions of significant number of tenants in Scottish Highland, 1891, closures, common land, farming cheap and clear. Highland clearance. Relying on the most tenants in the Scottish legal system. There was no equivalent legal copyhold, which is a heritable tendency for most English counterparts. That sounds really uncool that they did that. That they relocated them. That sounds uncool, dude. What victory type are you aiming for? I don't know. We're just playing, dude. We don't have a victory type in mind right now. Hello, Potato. What do you think about the next... when do you think the next DLC will be announced? Probably sometime this week or next week. If indeed it is a DLC. If it is not announced then... I kind of made the prediction a few weeks ago. I think it was 3 or 4 weeks ago that we would have an update announced within 7 weeks. So it's kind of in that window still. So I would be very confident that it's within the week. And I would be super confident that it's within 3 weeks. If it's not within 3 weeks, what the hell are Firaxis doing? Announcing stuff this, like, oddly. Cross the river. You go there. Take your promotion of incendiaries. Shoot. Start taking in the city. This one will be liberated. There's also a potential for cities over here. Would you do a one city challenge series? Oh god, I don't know. Let me think about that one. Jesus, that sounds like the opposite of fun, gonna be totally honest. I would like another settler, actually. I forgot to change this, damn it. Although, now that I'm about to chop out settlers, maybe this is the right move. It can be done, I just don't want to do it. It just sounds like me hitting my head against a wall for decades. No thanks. It's Point Liang. Where am I getting a builder? I'm going to be building builders probably in my capital, so I'll just stick Liang in there in case I ever get my hands on a builder. You know what? Let's shoot this catapult. You're going to fortify there. You're going to fortify there. You're my garrison unit. I kind of wish they would add more Dark Age policy cards. I never find myself using them. Twilight Valor is quite good if you need to steamroll someone. One more turn for Magnus. The Isolation one is usually really fun to use. It can be quite good. Wow, he shot my city. How dare you? I mean, technically I stole the city, but still, how dare you? Shoot there, that'll get you promotion. No, not quite. Okay, there's Poznan. Poland, what are you doing? There's like city spots over here. My god. I was going to settle up in Denmark, I guess. That'll change how I settle my thingies, because I could do a Hansa diamond up here. 1, 2, 3. If I settle right there, I could do a Hansa diamond here. Hey, I like that idea. Commercial hub. Place it. Don't know if we'll finish it. But I could do this sort of thing. Probably would have been better to do it the other way, but it's okay. What Dark Age cards help with nukes? I enjoyed that one. I have no idea. I don't use. I'm never in a Dark Age in the late game usually, so I don't usually see them past the early game. There's Muscat. This one will be liberated. Because that will get me a lot of gold in my markets that I'm building. Place the commercial hub, delete the pin. He's too good to get Dark Ages. It's not even a matter of good. Like, I just get Dark Ages by accident. I'll just be doing whatever I'm doing and somehow just don't get a Dark Age. I have no idea how I do it, but it's just, I don't seem to get them. So this terrain is a little bit awkward. For a full Hansa Diamond, there's a luxury and a thingy here. So... Hey Potato, you should aim for Rome next and re-establish the Holy Roman Empire. That sounds like fun. Magnus promotion would be helpful. I don't really care for this one. Although this is actually quite good. I should maybe get it. I'm probably going to skip it. I would like to build more mines. I think I'm going to purchase a builder and build another mine or two. I want to get the boost for apprenticeship. Oh, if only Liang was ready sooner. Whatever, I'll buy it in Ulm. So I'm thinking... Commerce Hub, Industrial Zone, Industrial Zone. Commerce Hub, Industrial Zone, Industrial Zone, Commerce Hub. Sounds like a good move. Get the granary first, I think. So Industrial Zone, Commerce Hub. Let's take that tile. The reason I'm placing these down is to lock in their price. What victory are we doing? I have no idea. We're just going to war. Right now, we've no particular victory type in mind. Just Poland attacked me, so I was like, all right, Poland. We're going to do this the way you want to do it. You declared war? All right, that's fine by me. Let's head back to the holy site to heal up. Because I have the holy site healing. Give those horsemen a movement boost. Get these archers on the move. You heal there. Get the battering ram on the move as well. Kill that guy. You head up here. Need more units. Excellent. Another horseman. Build a mine. Unit needs orders. Go ahead and build a mine there. Next turn. You stay there. Oh, you're actually battle ready. Take the promotion. Rogue State, plus 50% production to nuclear program weapons, but earn no influence towards new envoys. Interesting. Will you upload this later into your channel? And how is the document for all the civs going? Excited to read it. It's almost done. Still working on it though. And yes, this will be uploaded to the channel. All live streams are automatically uploaded to my channel. Jadwiga is a total babe. Not going to disagree. Jadwiga's hips don't lie. No, thank you. Right. Let's get started. You head over there. Go here and heal. Go there. You get out of the way for the archer. The archer is more important. You heal for a turn. Go, go, horseman. Go, go. Jadwiga is the best looking civ, hands down. Is the best civ girl. Fight me. Alright. I don't think I need to fight you. Alright, there's apprenticeship. Excellent. So we'll be able to get our Hansas soon. Poland was very kind in making this lovely empire for us to conquer. Okay, and this should put the city under siege. Smash down the walls. Oh god, I need to sneeze. Woo! Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi, senor. Just offend as many non-English speaking people as possible all at once. Just use random words from different languages, all in different sentences. Okay, 2 more turns. Settlers. I would like another one. Gesundheit. He dead. The sneeze killed him. That's right. I'm a little bit sniffly, guys. My allergies are kicking up. My allergies. Yeah, it's good. It's a good little empire we have going here. Yeah, it's good. It's very good. Let's get the pasture. And we'll get another mine for our workers to work in. And we'll go to the next turn. I apologize for being sniffly. Nothing I can do about it. The human body is a terrifying mystery. Your people's glorious age. Hey, a golden age. Hey, oh, Jesus, the difference from like a few seconds ago. Oh god, the world looks too bright. Too bright and full of hope. So, we have a few choices here. Commercial hubs and Harbour District's gold adjacency provide science. I'm thinking we're a little bit behind in science, so I'm kind of tempted to take free inquiry here, even though monumentality would let me get some builders. In the German version of the game, they renamed Jadwiga to Hedwig, the German version of the name. But even here in Germany, she's known as Jadwiga only. Jadwiga. Interestingly. Hey, wait a minute. Harry Potter's owl was named after Jadwiga? Poland forgot to block her doors. Wilhelmina is the true best girl. You gotta love a girl that can fill your heart as well as your pockets. Chadwija. Yeah, so, in terms of picking our dedication here, I'm kind of leaning on free inquiry here. Our commercial hubs giving us science will really help us kind of run away with that early game sort of stuff that we're running into. We are building a lot of commercial hubs right now. We don't plan on building science districts for quite a while. And we don't generate enough faith for me to really feel like I'm going to get the benefit of monumentality. So I'm going to take free inquiry here. Oh, I can take... Oh, this is a heroic age. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. Very clearly going to take all 3 of these. What am I doing? What is wrong with me? No, we're in a heroic age. I can take all 3 of them. This was all planned, guys. 100%. I wanted to bait you into thinking that I didn't know I was in a heroic age, just to make sure you guys knew about it. So, like, you know, it's not like I don't get heroic ages all the time. I always get heroic ages. I don't know what you're talking about. We're doing great here. We're getting free inquiry, pen, brush, and voice. This is going to give us actually so much. Holy shit. Jump. Where's my... Ah! So much. See, I was just testing you guys. I wanted to know who knew how heroic... who knew how heroic it... I can't even lie. Oh, God. Let's pick up some of these... Queen Vicky ain't bad, but she's a dirty... Alright, so what is going to be important for us here in this game? So what are we doing? What kind of victory are we going for here? Chat, what are we doing? I don't feel like going for a full domination. Do we just go for a casual science victory? What does a heroic age do? Well, Morbus, I'm glad you asked. A heroic age lets you pick from 3 dedications rather than the usual 1. To get a heroic age, you need to be in a dark age and then get a golden age. It's okay, neither am I. I'm at a Tory if Nuber religious. Okay, we can't do a religious victory. I'm just going to opt for a science victory. So if we're doing a science victory, that means we kind of want to play around this top half of the tech tree. Which says to me... I do have some holy sites that I conquered, so I'm tempted. I'm going to pick up astrology because that's going to give me something to do in those. I do already have shrines in a lot of them. I'm going to buy this tile. I'm going to want a mixture of theater squares, so let me throw down this commercial hub. And we'll get to work on it. Get me another trader. Is there a dog barking in the background? Mine just started barking. There is, very, very quietly, dogs barking. I don't know. I don't even know how you can hear that, because I can barely hear it. Shoot there. Shoot there. Shoot there. Shoot. Shoot. Attack. 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 Go here. Kill the city. There's Plock. Get plocked. Nerd. Let's move Victor from Krakow. Or from Gdansk to Plock. There's 3 more. So if we look at the loyalty map mode, the loyalty map mode is great because it tells you where all the enemy cities are. Looks like there's 3 more Polish cities for us to kill. Are we going to fully kill Poland, or are we just going to mostly kill Poland? The kobolds sing us their song. Those are different kobolds. Those are not my kobolds. My kobolds are friendly and bark sporadically. Let's get a friendship here. I am going to take like a short break soon. It's been going for about 2 hours. I'm going to get a glass of water and stretch my legs. I'm not really interested in building the cathedral. Okay, I need to go around my empire here and place down my Hanses where I can. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. So I'm getting +2 from the adjacent commercial hub. I'm getting +1 from the government plaza. I'm getting +1 from the adjacent government district. And then I'm getting +4 from the adjacent resources because I settled on a resource, but that resource is still technically considered to be there by the game. So let's place that Hansa. In fact, I'm going to get that up online as soon as possible. I can't quite place yours here. I need this granary. Well, the trader will help, but I need the granary. You know what I need to unlock, actually? I need to unlock engineering, and that's going to mean I want to get ancient walls somewhere. So I'm going to get ancient walls in my capital. Ugh, the settler is going to be delayed, but whatever. I'd say culture with lots of national parks time seems too easy. Germany's not really set up to do culture wins, in my opinion. Brandon Driver just subscribed. Thank you so much, Brandon. So I think my plan was to put a Hansa here. And a Hansa here. Because there will be a city going here. And we can put another Hansa right there. And then another commercial hub right there. Evangelos Tolis just subscribed. Thank you very much, Evangelos. Can you place another district? You can. Now, I want your Hansa. I don't want to drop it on the forest yet, so I'm going to drop it on the empty tile. And then we'll delete this. Choose production here. I'm late as always. Oh, Misha, you're always late. Misha. Cousin Misha, why are you always late? Misha, you should know by now when the stream is happening. You come on time, okay? Always late, Misha. Misha, always late. We shall call you always late, Misha. Because you have never been on time. Alright. What am I doing? This is the best spot for the Hansa. Then a commercial hub right there. We need to kill that. Builder. Do it. Do it. Oh, I don't conquer all of Poland. Everyone will call you a warmongerer. Are we done? Are we done conquering? What do you think, guys? Do we just transition now into sites? Maybe mausoleum in Hamburg or Mainz somewhere for the plus engineer charges? Must be adjacent to a harbour. Celestial navigation into engineering. Yeah, we can definitely go for that. Where would we build it? I think we would build it here. We do have a lot of chops. So if that's what we're going to do. This city needs to grow before I can really do that, though. I'd say stop the war and focus on the cities. Yeah, I think we're going to end the war here. So, give me all of your gold and your gems. And you will cede all your cities. Will you give me a city as well? Wait, you would just give me this city? What about Poznan? Oh, I guess you won't give me all your cities. But yeah, give me Poznan. And gems. And money. Loyalty is a problem here. Reassign Amani to Poznan. Get a garrison over there. Could you take out Russia in this game since World War III is starting? We want to see who would win. The Germans are no longer the bloodthirsty warmongers of the past, okay? Stop asking us to go to war. God damn it. Hey, look! It's Danish Berlin! Ah, yes. This tile must belong to you before I can purchase here. Place your Hansa on the table. We need builders more than anything. Just conquer all cities, which were part of the Hanseatic League. I think this is a nice blob Germany. We've got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cities. That's more than enough cities to pull off a scientific victory. Come on, guys. Let's not be greedy, okay? Now, where's the best spot for my Hansa? Probably on this hill. But that has a forest, so I want to chop. Dun, 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 dun. I want to chop out this if I can. Wait, where's Magnus? Magnus, you should go to Ulm. A Danish Berlin sounds like a really good pastry. Be greedy, please. Befriending Spain after liberating Muscat a possibility? Ah, yes, perhaps. So, people should be a little bit upset at my warmongering. Although one of the last things I did was liberate some cities. Who is friends with Jadwiga? That's an important question. Norway and Rome. Okay. Poznan. Alright, I'm going to take a short break here. I'm going to send units off in many directions. You guys are going to just garrison here. I'm going to have you protect this city, because Poland is likely to attack me in defense of their empire. Can you rename Krakow to Krakouch? Yes, we can do that. Russia has denounced me. I will look elsewhere. I don't plan on settling anywhere near them again. Potato is making a ghost of Bismarck very happy. One of my favorite memes is a Bismarck meme.
With the advance of feudalism came the growth of iron armor, until, at last, a fighting man resembled an armadillo.
This one is. If you see this while scrolling the first page, you have been visited by Otto von Bismarck. A united Germany and good external politics will come to you, but only if you comment blood and iron in this thread. It's one of my... I don't know why, but that one just made me laugh so hard. I think I'm done with settle... No, I have a settler in production, but I'm done with settlers. I'm also done with strategy. And instead, I want builder actions and production here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all these. I may swap this one out for production towards defensive buildings. Naval unit chopping is something I'm also going to be doing at some point. For building the mausoleum. Choose civic. So, which government do we want to go for? I don't think I'm going to go for Reformed Church. By the way, he used the phrase Iron and Blood in a speech. Why was it turned around? I have no idea. Ever play Hearts of Iron 4, Mr. McWhiskey? I do. I play Hearts of Iron 4 every now and again. So I'm thinking we're going to go straight for exploration here. I think I'm just going to fortify all these units, actually. So I don't have to move them around and bother with them. Why is my PP hard? Well, that's a question you've got to answer for yourself, my dude. Why is your PP hard? Is that a philosophical question, or is it more of like a question of, why is this the way that it is? Or is it more of a, like, why, what is hard? What is hardness exactly? Who knows? Perhaps we'll never know. Please don't be an idiot in chat. I'm a big enough idiot for the whole of chat. How to get Roblox, bitches. Okay. Yeah, Dweego was just on screen, that's why. Wow. Nice joke, guys. I really like it when you guys raise the bar for what's acceptable in terms of humor. It's really, really exceptional. I'm really mind blown. Alright, let's get moving here. The water's done. Goodbye. We can get to work on our science.
A physician without a knowledge of
Is astrology? Unit needs orders. Fortify. We're going to trade with the capital. We need their granary. Granaria. We need to build traders as well. Is water wet? Dude. I mean, like, is anything wet? What is wetness, dude? Try watching Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr is a profane and profound man.
vessels large may venture more.
They're sailing.
To kill. How come men have to go into
Alright, there's that. I don't need anything from that. I don't have any banks, so I don't need to worry about that. I would like to put one person in Candy just to get that +2 faith per turn. It's not terrible. We could use it to maybe speed up getting a great person or two. Spain is denouncing me. They think I'm a warmonger. Apparently because... How much warmonger penalty? Oh, I have a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of warmongering going on. Fortify here. Is dirt dirty? It depends on the context in which you're using the word dirty. Let's see. The Hansa was no accident, but the result of unique genius of our people. Choose production. You should probably get help, weeaboo, if that's what you're really thinking. Talk to a friend, reach out to people, all that sort of thing. Alright, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and get a trader. No, I want a builder. Need to chop this crap out. I got Magnus in here for a reason. The egg, because eggs have been around for millions of years. Maybe a good renaming for Berlin would be Legoland. Sure, Legoland sounds like a good one. Alright, nice. So now we have the biggest empire in the world. We have 3 more cities than anyone else in the game, which is exactly how many I want. Do I even want to build a settler? I don't think I'd care about building a settler here. I need traders. I need builders to chop these out so they can actually place down the districts without a penalty. How long is a piece of string? Your people settled too close. Apologies, I will look elsewhere in the future. Yeah, I don't plan on settling anymore over here, although you're being a little bit aggressive. Don't plan on settling near you in the future.
set your course.
Hi, Mr. Potato. How's it going? Your top chips. What is a TSL? TSL stands for True Start Location, aka all of the civilizations start in where they belong in the real world. Okay, we need this granary so this city can grow. I'll also force work the wheat so that it'll grow a little bit quicker as well. Get yourself a builder. Let's chop these out. This was the tile we wanted to put the Hansa. We'll get the granary so that we can grow. Go to the next turn. Is there a tier list? Is that in the thumbnail? What? No? What? There is a tier list, but it's not finished. I'm still working on it. It shouldn't. It doesn't for me say that in the thumbnail.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly, but it turns.
What is going on? Why is it being weird? Yeah, it doesn't say that for me. Deity TSL. Europe map Germany 10 save live stream. That's not. Don't know what you're talking about. Alright, we've got watermill.
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just
50% discount on all unit upgrades. +1 culture from international trade routes. We're not going to be doing international trade routes, so that doesn't matter. Actually, out of curiosity, can we get alliances yet? No, I think we need to have civil service. So after we pick up exploration, we'll go back for civil service. And then we'll be all gravy. Now. Barracks, stable. What am I going for here? Do I want to get a barracks? Nah, I think I just need some builders. Yeah, I think I just might actually just need some builders to develop my land. Oh wait, is this in Mainz? Yeah, we're going to need builders. Although housing in here could be very, very useful, because this city's been struggling to grow. Unit needs orders. So I want to put a farm over there. No, I'm going to be putting a thing here, so... Head over to Magnus, the city with Magnus, to speed up the city's getting things done. What's your favorite civ of the game, Mr. Potato? I literally get that asked that every time I play a live stream, and my answer is always, I don't have a favorite civ. It's definitely not Georgia Patrick Schneider. Just because you're a sponsor doesn't mean you get to misrepresent who I am, damn it. No, I mean, Georgia's pretty garbage. I don't think anyone would seriously consider them a thing. So I'm going to put a trade route in Ulm. Let's get another watermill. +1 food and +1 production. That could add up over the course of a game. I think I will grab the barracks so the city can grow a little bit more. No Civ game? Oh, what's my favorite Civ game? I like Civ Revolution for mobile because I feel like it's the condensed form of everything that's good about Civilization. I fucking hate Civ Rev on mobile. I actually, when I bought that game, I emailed 2K and I was like, I really don't like this game. Can I have a refund? And they were like, yeah, dude, totally. And I was like, thank you so much. But I'd probably say Civ 6 is my favorite Civ game, to be honest. Being straight up, I just really love it. It kind of, I don't know. It feels like I'm going back in time if I go back and try to play Civ 5. Civ 5 is still fun, especially with the Vox Populi mod, but it's just like, yeah, I don't like this trade deal. What is the best Civ for a religion victory?
another man's engineering.
Let me open the tier list. It's probably either Khmer, Arabia, Indonesia, or Russia. One of those four, depending on your map. If it's a coastal map, Indonesia has an advantage. The Khmer is just generally the best one for it, in my opinion. Arabia is pretty decent, not amazing. decent at it. And then otherwise, it's probably number one is Khmer most of the time. Then it's Russia. Then it's Indonesia. And then it's a Civ like Arabia. I love Civ 6 because of Russia. All right, I'm going to take a short break here to get a drink. Bum, 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 bum. Look, see, I'll even put little things on screen. Dun 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 dun. Stop. And we're back. Alright, 10-minute break. Chilling, killing, relaxing, maxing, all chill. I don't know. Words. Words are hard. Alright, what are we doing? What the hell are we doing? We trader here in Ulm. I was going to trade with my capital. There we go. That'll get me some more production in here. Plus 5 production in my capital now for trade routes to it. When you try to explain stuff in MS Paint, it makes everything better. That's right. MS Paint is the best medium for personal expression on the internet, and nobody will change my mind about that. Goddamn nobody. Alright. Choose production here. We're eventually going to want to build campuses in our cities where we can. It's not going to happen for a while, so we don't need to unlock education. I would like to, however. Lumber mills. I'm not going to make much use of lumber mills this game. Are there any coastal wonders? I mean, we could check if the Colossus is gone. Two turns until the city grows. Alrighty. Sounds good to me. Next turn. Unit needs orders. Alrighty, let's chop out this builder. Get that Hansa in one turn. Go there. Next turn. Hi, liker of pie. I don't know if I said hello, but I did now. Hello. These turn transitions are pretty long. We're probably not going to finish this game tonight, but we will finish this game tomorrow or the day after. Probably Thursday. Probably tomorrow. Let's go ahead. Oh, you have 4 movement. I like the idea of getting this wheat farm up. That'll give me the boost for irrigation. Hansa completed. I do want a campus. Don't really have very good campus adjacency. How do you feel about the Magnus nerf coming in spring? I'm reserving judgment until I see what the nerf is. But let's preferentially get our commercial hubs up. Get the commercial hub. Ancient walls. I'll do a wall chop, I guess. Do I have the wall card slotted in? I do. So this will be an effective wall chop. That'll get me the commercial hub in one turn. I'll put a mine down. Go to the next turn. Minced beef and onion is my favorite pie. How do you feel about the pie? I don't know. Pie is okay. I don't really have a particular feeling one way or another about pie. So I want to chop... Did I ever get rid of that settler policy card? I did. Let's chop out a builder. And then place our Hansa to lock in its production. Okay. Very good. Very good. Get the market up. Go there. Build another mine. Look at Ulm, you beautiful city. Look at all that production you have. Excellent. 20 production. 3.14. Oh, that's a different kind of pie. I'm thinking we will chop this out and then go for the workshop. Next turn. Desert pie, yeah, apple, very nice. Wow, just came back. Looks like that war against Poland went well. Yeah, it went pretty well. We beat them pretty handily. We did a horseman push. We got all the cities we wanted. And that was that.
I cannot imagine any condition.
Alright, there's shipbuilding. Could we build a district in here? Oh, we need to get to population 4. Damn. Let's get Magnus moved over there. Well, we've got a few turns to play around with him. Got another forest to quote-unquote improve. Who does this pasture belong to? Belongs to you now, Antananarivo. I'll help you grow. So, let's grab this. Put a turn into the commercial, into the Hansa rather. Towards the end of your Polar playthrough, it seems like you've expressed a bit of frustration at how easy domination games become after the first few saves and how it makes the late game scale. To me, this is a reflection of the reality where dominance is a self-perpetuation but doesn't make for an interesting late game. Do you have any thoughts of the use of rubber band mechanics? I have no problem with rubber band mechanics depending on how they are implemented. Rubber band mechanics can actually be healthy for a game. As long as they are not oppressive to the gameplay. Let's grab a builder in here. Chop here, that'll finish the Hansa in one turn, and we can now place the commercial hub to lock in its price. And then I'm probably going to grab a Capus. Finish that there, go ahead and get the workshop. Showcase, I must play the game best in your knowledge of the game is superior to the other YouTubers I watch. As always, thanks for your answers. No problem, liker of pie. Let's go here and improve this. We'll chop out this builder. We'll go to the next turn. How are we doing on science? So I would say that we are up near the top in terms of science. We're doing pretty okay on that front. You want open borders. I don't think I'm going to trade you all of these amenities. But you will take open borders, and that will improve our relationship a little bit. I'm gonna try to get better relationships to see if I can get friendships here in a moment. Glad I found your channel. Thank you so much, Uraku. I really appreciate that, man. Let's make a deal here. Let's get open borders. You'll get me to pay 1 gold for that. That's fine. Let's talk to you. Can we do friendship? How do you feel about open borders? Will you pay me? You will pay me. Okay, excellent. Rome, how about open borders? We already have open borders. France, how about open borders? We already have open borders. Great. Would you like a friendship? Excellent. Let's talk to Victoria. How do you feel? Okay, how about open borders? Would you pay me? You would. Norway. We already have open borders. Let's see. Alexander, do you need any of these? Okay, you don't want that. You won't pay me for these, that's fine. France, you have oranges, but do you have gems and foxes? You want me to send you a gift, okay. Nobody wants to buy my amenities, I'm a little bit confused. Such is life. Let's get that aqueduct placed. That'll help the city grow. Buy this tile for the Hansa. Alrighty. Probably making an absurd number of great merchant and stuff points. Yeah, it's going well. The name is Aku, and the Urk is an old gamer clan. Ah, UK Uk. Ah, so it's Aku. Okay, Aku. Oh, I see your profile picture now. I tend to find myself watching more than I play. Honestly, that's how. Honestly, I've improved my gameplay watching this channel. I finally beat Immortal, and now I'm attempting Deity. Nice job, Zero Gradient. If you need any help, don't forget. Don't be afraid to join the Discord and let me know. I can give you advice if you do. Did you set resources to abundant potato? Nope. I imported all of the settings on this map from the map file that was automatically set up by the creators of the map. Commercial hub. Market. I want to get my trade routes up if I can. Do I want to harvest this deer? This will eventually become a really powerful tile. I want to get my infrastructure developed as fast as possible though. Commercial hub. I think in here I'm going to get a theater square. I need a mixture. Russia is always crazy on the great people points though. I could use a couple of those great thingerdoodles. We'll improve that camp. We'll make it a nice tile. Very good. We'll chop here. That'll finish that builder and allow me to place my commercial hub. We can delete that pin now. We can delete this pin and this pin. Hey Potato, I've been watching your YouTube videos. Happy to find you streaming. I've got a quick question. What mods do you use? All the mods that I use are listed in the description of the live stream and should be listed in the description of all of my videos. If the mods are not listed in the description, let me know and I will rectify that. Next turn. There's medieval fairs. I don't want to change any of this. I think I'm happy with what I've got slotted in now. You know what I could do? Could do an ancient wall chop. Do an ancient wall chop here. Choose production. Theater square completed. Let's go for the amphitheater. A little bit of culture will do as well. So I now need to appoint Pingala. I'm going to put him in probably... What is my highest science and culture city? Probably going to be my capital. Yeah, it's definitely my capital. So I will move Pingala into my capital. And then I'm going to assign Amani to probably a well-developed city like Hamburg, where I'm going to spam builders from. Could you make a scout? Does he have the Alhambra? I do not have the Alhambra. Germany just gets +1 military polysod. Could you make a scout really quickly in my city and send to explore all the cities in Europe? I could do that. It's not a bad idea to explore, especially when I get spies soon. So I may actually do that. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think I'll get a couple of. I think I'll get a couple of scouts. I'll finish this Hansa, I think, and then go like.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
No, not thanks. Just subscribe. Thank you very much. Not thanks. Let's chop here. Boop. All right, that'll get the commercial hub going. Put a mine there. Boom. Nice. Nice mine. Nice mine. Bada bing, bada boom. Unit needs orders. Chop. Watermill. Boom. Nice. Feel free to watch my play of Pirates Ukra. Jeremy Adams. Instead of watching recently, lost my irrational fear of Deity. Tip of the hat. Thank you very much, Scott. Scott Strickland. It's honestly, Deity isn't that scary. Like, you just need to do, like, honestly, a quick early war against an AI with either horseman or swordsman, and you're good to go. And you may as well just be playing against, you know, settler AI. Do you always chop even at extra production in a couple of cities? Yes.
Potatoes.
Because I can always plant forests later if I need them. And the production now is worth a lot more than the slow income, in my opinion. Especially if you have Magnus doubling. So I think it is time now to move Magnus into Mainz, because we're getting ready to chop out the harbour in here. Markets. I want to focus on getting my markets up. I missed a sub. That was Hubert Kazariski. I can't really pronounce that. I apologize. Go here, chop that. Let's see. Put a mine here. My capital now has some really great and productive tiles to work. Really happy about that. Have anything worthy of chopping in here? No. Tell you what I'll do. I'll quickly move Magnus back to Ulm, because he should count as being established here still. And then this should be a big chop. I guess that doesn't work anymore. They must have changed that, where you can move them and move them back without having them technically leave.
Potatoes.
Ex Bombardaranox. Ex Bombard. I have Bombardano. I don't know how to say your name. Jesus. Guten Nacht, Job James. Guten Nacht. Meiner Freund. Guten Nacht. Gut. Sehr gut, Nacht. Okay. Send this guy over there. Trade route with the capital. Yeah, I think 5 scouts should be enough scouts, to be honest. Boop. To be frank, you head over here. I'm going to need builder charges in that city. Similarly, we need builder charges over here. Should really get ancient walls set up for a chop too. To hold here for just a few turns. Have you ever played the Total War series? I have. I used to play Total War all the time. However, I don't like the direction they've taken Total War in the recent iterations of the franchise, so I've been kind of not really playing them since, I want to say... I'm not sure which iteration it was, but it was maybe Empire Total... Well, I'll tell you which ones I liked. I liked Medieval Total War, I liked Rome, I liked Medieval 2, and then I didn't like any of the ones after that. I didn't like Empire, I didn't like... Let's look, list Total War series. Like, I even watched the TV show way back in the day. I liked Shogun Total War, I liked Medieval Total War, I liked Rome Total War, I liked Medieval 2 Total War, I didn't like Empire Total War, I didn't like Napoleon Total War, I was very lukewarm on Shogun 2, I hated Total War Rome 2, I hated Total War Attila, I really disliked Total War Warhammer, and I haven't played Total War Warhammer 2. I've just completely lost faith in the series. They've made some decisions that... Schöner Abend. So is tithe trash and church property is better? Yes. In my opinion, church property is way better than tithe. Because church property gets you +2 gold, which is like having 8 followers under tithe straight away. Do you plan on having any more wars, even a small one? Nah, no wars are planned. We got our war in. I mean, the thing is, I don't need any more wars. Right? I got what I needed. Yeah. I need great scientists. So, you make me some traders. Amphitheater completed. Get the watermill. +1 food, +1 production. It's a good investment long term. Let's head down to Rome. Wait a few turns. So, what you doing? We are going for a scientific victory, even though we have 0 campuses. That is the fun of being Germany. The Germans are very powerful because of the gold and production. They have lots of money and lots of hammers. Usually not a combination that you would see in the wild. Builder completed here. Let's get to work on the workshop. Let's clean this tile up. Whip. Oh, I could build Angkor Wat. I'll plop it down. Don't know if I'll finish it. I'll plop it down, certainly. Let's get to work on the harbor. Wait a couple of turns. Shouldn't be getting campuses out? I don't need them. Look at my science. I have 47 science per turn. The biggest AI has 46 science right now. Don't need them. You don't need campuses to win a scientific victory. What are you, crazy? Like, look here. 46.1 science per turn. I'm currently making 53.6 science. Who needs campuses, dude? I have literally 0 campuses. Alright? Look. 0 great scientist points per turn. Highest science in the game. You can't explain that. You really just can't. Although I will have to build my campuses. Like now-ish, because this era is going to run out soon. And that's where I'm getting all my science. I have a dedication bonus. Free inquiry. Eureka is providing an additional 10% of technology costs. Commercial hubs and harbour gold adjacency provides science. That's where I'm getting the majority of my science. I built commercial hubs pretty much everywhere. Cayman, very modest of me. I am the most modest person you'll ever meet in your life. You will never meet someone as modest as I am. Okay? So I'm going to teleport over here to Plock because this city could use some help. Now, what I actually want to build... Oh, the mausoleum is gone. So building the harbour is a mistake. Oh well. We started work on it now. May as well finish it. No mausoleum for me. Is the Hansa the best unique district? Absolutely. Probably the best. I would say it's probably the best, yeah. I would feel pretty confident to say that it's the best. Friend of the Romans. Campus. Go. Prefer the market first. Those trade routes out. I'll go up to level 3 with Mohenjo-Daro. I do have one amphitheater that I'll get a benefit out of. Two culture per turn, not bad. Trade with Rumpakats. I don't even know how to say this city's name. Whatever someone told me to call it. Rumpataska? Rumpataska. Rumpataska. Yeah, you need food in here. Head you down there. Wait another few more turns. Need to wait until this wall is almost done. What are the must-have great scientists? I feel like Einstein is OP. Well, we can quickly do that. Great people. I mean, I'm going to do a video in the future about all of them. Sorted by era. Abdus Salam is okay. Alan Turing is okay. Albert Einstein is very, very strong. Alfred Nobel is kind of weak. Carl Sagan is pretty much game-winning. Charles Darwin is okay. Mendeleev is kind of weak. Galileo is okay. Hildegard can be good. She comes in medieval. She can be quite good. Hypatia is very strong. Isaac Newton is very strong. James Young is weak. Janaki Amal can be quite strong. Mary Leakey is very strong in a tourism game. Very, very strong in a tourism game. Kind of weak. And so it's Stephanie Kwolek is very strong. Mary Leakey is very strong. Isaac Newton is very strong. Hypatia is very strong. Galileo can be pretty good. Hildegard can be okay. Charles Darwin can be very strong. Carl Sagan is very strong. Albert Einstein is very, very strong. Those are the strong ones in my opinion. Call it the Oompa Loompa City. Poznan needs some food, so I'll teleport a trader over there. Keep making me the infrastructure. Granary, watermill. Need food. Need food. German cities have trouble with food, so that's why I'm prioritizing it pretty heavily. Also need builders. Get me 2. Mary Leakey. Yeah, Mary Leakey's pretty damn good, but mostly only in a tourism game. In a general science game, she's not so great. I mean, they're all pretty situational. Tech boosts can be quite nice. They're not... I would rate them a little bit lower, though, than raw science. Like, tech boosts, if you can manipulate the game into giving you a particularly advantageous situation, tech boosts can be very, very useful. Like, extremely useful. But yeah, we're probably gonna go for like another half an hour, and then I'll wrap up. I had intended to stream for like 6 hours today, but I kind of ate dinner late, and
We shall not cease from exploring.
that's entirely my own fault. So, we now have this. I would like to... I'm going to get rid of Limitania. I'm going to put in conscription. I'm going to keep limes in so I can do wall chops. I think I'm going to grab... Where is commercial hub adjacency? Okay. Where is commercial hub adjacency? It's at guilds. Let's get there if we can. In the meantime, builder training charges +2 gold in every trade route is pretty good. I'm going to put in unit maintenance, and then I have some open option here. I'm thinking of charismatic leader is okay. Great rider points is not likely that I'm going to get a great rider this game. +1 gold in faith, I mean, ugh. Medina Quarter isn't terrible, I suppose. And Merchant Confederation would get me a little bit of stuff. I think I'll throw in Autocratic Legacy, just to boost my capital a little bit. Which second tier government legacy card is worth getting? I always seem to get the Merchant Republic legacy card. I think, honestly, the best one... I think the best one is Divine Right if you're in a tourism game, because you're going to be building a lot of walls, and that's a lot of housing you can get from a single card. That's 3 housing per city. Otherwise, it's almost always Theocracy. The extra faith per citizen is just useful. Faith can be turned into great people. Faith can be turned into mostly great people. If you're doing a scientific game, for example. But faith is just a really flexible resource. It's kind of like money, but with different uses. Potato, would you agree that conquering a city-state is almost always a bad idea and it's much more beneficial to keep them alive? Yes, with the caveat that it can be worth it to conquer a city-state if the city-state is not relevant to your victory condition. So, for example, if it is a militaristic city-state and you just need like another city and it's nearby, maybe it's worth it to kill it. If you don't plan on building many encampments that game. Or if you think the AI will benefit from its, you know, and there's that aspect of it as well. You might want to kill it because the AI is getting a benefit from it. That's one way to think about things. I'm going to pick up irrigation just so I can build plantations, and then I'm going to go ahead and kind of make my way up here to banking. I have a lot of commercial hubs, and getting banks online would be very, very nice. I'm going to trade with Rumpetask, the Capital, Das Kapital. One more turn, and then we can do the old chop chop. So Merchant Republic is potentially the weakest. Yeah, Merchant Republic, I would say, is kind of weak. 10% gold in your cities with established governors. It's not very exciting. It's a bit weak. But Merchant Republic is like the strongest base, like, government. So it's kind of like a trade-off. But yeah, I also need to grab... No, thank you. I think someone just declared war on me. No, just paranoid. Yeah, I need to grab the intelligence agency. I need spies. There's irrigation. Knowledge of industrialization has advanced considerably. Sounds good to me. Choose production. So I'm going to grab intelligence agency, I think, here. After this trader. Well. Where am I going to send this trader? Well, it looks like a Legoland is probably going to need help in developing. Get your granary and monument first. Let's get that Hansa online first as well. Just stay fortified there for me, please. Ah, my open borders with France has ended. Hello, France. How would you like to give me open borders? And you'll even pay me. Excellent. We'll wait a turn and we'll go to the next one. Okay, last question. Do you do alliances for lucrative trade routes, or is it mostly better to do domestic trade routes? It's very situational. International trade routes can be very good in the expansion. Certain civilizations, I think you're better off doing internals. For example, Germany is definitely a civilization where I consider internal trade routes almost always superior. Go ahead and work on another builder for me. We'll go to the next turn. You're allowed to ask any questions you want. If I get tired of answering your questions, I just won't answer them. You always have to deal with that, I'm afraid. Like, I mean, I'm also, like, I'm quite good at the game, but I'm also very, very lazy at the game. Like, I could optimize my gameplay a lot more than I do. Well, I just don't need to. Okay. Here's Gdansk. We finished the commercial up. Let's get the market up. Preferentially. Let's promote Pingala. We want the researcher promotion and grants. All that fun stuff that goes along with it. Which civs do you think need to be buffed and nerfed in the next game? That's kind of related to the tier list. I think Brazil needs to be buffed. Georgia needs to be buffed. The Cree needs to be buffed. The Dutch needs to be buffed. Egypt needs to be buffed. France needs to be buffed. Norway needs to be buffed. Spain needs to be buffed. Those will be all the civs that I think need to be buffed. So, civs that I think need to be buffed. Brazil, Cree, Dutch, Egypt, France, and Norway and Spain. Those would be the civs that I would target for buffs. I even have a document written where I've kind of started on the ideas of what I would buff them by. If I go into civ... it's in here somewhere. Yeah, so like if I'm not saying these suggestions should be taken, but rather I'm more trying to identify small changes and buffs that would push a civilization from being underpowered, being to more powerful or more unique in their playstyle. I prefer to add mechanics to civilizations rather than just buff raw numbers, unless a unit is obviously underpowered. Brazil. Give Brazil the ability to chop rainforest at mining. Give Brazil the ability to plant rainforest at conservation if there is already an adjacent rainforest. This pushes Brazil's identity as a civ that gets extra value out of rainforests further, and it isn't just a numbers buff. It lets them more easily deal with the downsides of rainforest in the early game and gives them more control of the value that they do get from them. So one of the big problems with Brazil is that unlike other civilizations, they have a rainforest bias, and that's actually kind of detrimental in the early game because sometimes you can end up in situations where you have no tiles to put down your districts. And if Brazil was able to chop them just one tech earlier than other civilizations, it would give them a huge, it would be a pretty significant buff to them, I would say. And then for China, I would buff the Crouching Tiger. I would set its range strength from 40 to 50 to be in line with Crossbowmen. I would give it 2 range instead of 1. And I would give it plus 10 range strength against units that are adjacent to it. Which would mean that it, or rather, basically, it would do more damage. It would do the same damage now to units that are far away. But it would do a lot more damage to units that are close to it. Is essentially, this was kind of like just me brainstorming. I'd have to like tweak these numbers. The Dutch, I would buff them by any trade route that passes over a Dutch trade route in any trade post in any city provides +1 gold for the Dutch and the civilization who owns the trade route, which would be +2 gold for Dutch over their own trade posts. Dutch commercial hubs and harbours act as trade posts, providing +1 gold to trade routes passing over them. I think this would just be interesting to add a little bit of gold generation to the Dutch because I think they're a little bit weak and they could use like a bone thrown to them. The Cree, this is like me playing around with the Okitchita. I think the Miquap should get +1 tourism per adjacent resource with conservation. I think the Miquap is a little bit weak, and I think the Cree doesn't really have a victory type that they're pushed towards, but to me, I think they would be good if they were pushed towards tourism. I think that would be good for their gameplay. Egypt, the Sphinx should just have +1 tourism after archaeology. And +1 science if it's adjacent to a theatre square with an archaeological museum. That would just be a small buff for Egypt that I would do. For Georgia, I think they should get faith from all walls and not just from the TK. I would move the Kevser to be a swordsman replacement unit and just basically rebuff its numbers. And then if you have Niter unlocked and connected to your trade resource, I would give them +10 combat strength to represent, because the Kevsers were basically early mercenaries who adopted gunfire, and I think that would just be a cool way, like a nod to history. But anyway, that's like my little balance spiel. Is the game over yet? No, somebody just asked me about my thoughts on balance, and I have a document that I've been working on, and I thought I would share it, because this is just like, you know, this is like whatever goes. We'll talk about whatever chat brings up. Alright, let's get that commercial hub up now, I think. We can do a double chop. Oh, I just need the single. Azri Empire seems pretty far out. Maybe focus a little bit on the Anchor's mausoleum seems to be gone. Yep. That's what we're going to do. In fact, let's purchase a couple of builders to go improve this city. We'll trade with the capital. You wait one more turn. Go up onto England next turn. China is so weak in Deity, I hate it. They're a little bit weak. I think they need to be buffed. I think China needs to be buffed. And they honestly don't need big buffs. I think just they need to make the Crouching Tiger into a usable unit. That's honestly all they need. And that would make them much more playable. So let's get the library and the university. We need to start cranking out some science. But I also really need to get the granary and monument. The city needs to grow. Let's keep exploring. I want to chop out the market. More trade routes is really powerful. Go get that cattle online. Trade with the capital. Head up here to help this city out. Take this forest. Alright. Can you chop? No, you can't. So, I'm sick of the Ohio winter. 80 and sunny on a Friday. 2 local tornadoes on a Sunday and a blizzard today. Jesus Christ, dude. Who do you think should be nerfed? I don't believe in nerfing. So about monumentality, what is the faith generation you should have at a minimum for buying settlers builders? I mean, honestly, you can have whatever you want. I can buy builders now with faith. Honestly, you don't need much. I would say 100 per turn is really good, though. 100 faith per turn, that's almost like a builder a turn. It's probably like half a builder per turn at a minimum. And then like a settler every 3 turns, 3 to 4 turns if you choose. Because settlers are honestly not that expensive with faith, especially if you go for Reformed Church and get faith purchasing discounts. Like if you look at a settler right now, 360 faith, that's totally doable with 100 faith per turn to get one every few turns. Let's chop out the Angkor Wat. Great engineer as well. Boom. There we go. This will give me a lot of population and housing, actually. It's quite good. Is 20 faith per turn useful? Should it be higher? 20 faith per turn is okay. 20 faith per turn is totally doable. You won't get a huge amount of value out of it. But, like, you know, you'll get some value out of monumentality. Really, it's like... If you don't have any other plans with your faith, you may as well just take it and do it. Let's set up a farm triangle with this guy, since we have builders over there. Let's get the pasture up. Good, 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 good. City could definitely use its granary. Oh, I kind of knew the engineer was coming out in the next few turns. I'm also getting a great merchant. I think I will skip this great merchant, however. It depends. Yeah, I might skip it and let Spain get it. It's not a very good one.
It's all papers and forms.
It's really not worth it, in my opinion, to go for that one.
The temple is
There's Angkor Wat, and we still have 1 build charge on our thingy. That's going to give us a lot of housing and people in our empire. That's going to make amenities a bit of a problem, but it'll be fine long term. You can see a lot of housing now around the place. Are you seriously starving? Don't starve. Don't do that. Get a builder. Market completed. Faith purchase the trader. I want the Hansa. Faith purchase a builder. Get the watermill. Food and production. Keep exploring. Fill this with farms. With mit farms. You'll run into amenity problems after Angkor Wat if your save is this big. Honestly, I think people like amenity problems don't do anything. Like, they literally don't affect you. I'm losing 5% of my yields in the city. It's nothing. I'm losing 0.2 science. 0.2. I'm losing like 0.8 production. It's nothing. Amenities are nothing, dude. I've literally never had a problem with amenities that I couldn't just ignore. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I think people are way too paranoid about amenities. Go sleep, engineer. Keep exploring. Interesting. I always take the envoy great merchants, but you're right, they're particularly weak. Well, here's the thing. So I calculated that I can do the math right now, actually, for you. So, 600. So we are at 280. This makes the math really easy, actually. We are at 280 out of 310. That means we have 30 points left until we get this guy, okay? That means if we divide 650 by 30, that means a single great merchant point is worth 21 gold. Okay? 21.6666 gold. And the value of it varies depending on multiple factors and stuff like that. But let's just say, in this example, the value of a great person point is somewhere between like 15 gold and 25 gold, depending on different factors. I haven't figured out fully how it works, but there's a variable involved. So I would be trading, okay, 310 multiplied by 21.6. I would be trading a gold value of 6.7 thousand gold for 200 gold and 2 envoys, which have some unquantifiable value, okay? There is no way for me to recoup that value from those envoys. I don't have banks, I don't have archaeological museums, and I don't have any more city-states to contact with. So there is just no value in me taking this. Great Zimbabwe? I could go for the Great Zimbabwe. I could get it over here. I've used up all my chops, which kind of hurts. America rocks for tourism. America is literally the god tier civilization for tourism. Not a god tier civilization. The god tier civilization for tourism. Russia's denouncing me, so I can't go into his territory. Best tourism victory civ? America. America or the Congo? America or the Congo? Thank you for breaking it down mathematically. What did I miss? Poland is dead? Poland isn't fully dead. I left them with a couple of cities. Oh. No. Poland dead. Poland, super dead. I guess the loyalty killed them. Yeah. Totally wasn't my invasion or anything. I swear. 100% they had loyalty problems and they died. I could settle over here. Why not? What makes America so great with culture? So it's a combination of things. First of all, they get their unique replacement for the... No, thank you. They get their unique replacement for the film studio, or for the broadcast center, which is the film studio. So a lot of people misunderstand what this means. I'm going to explain it. Plus 100% tourism pressure from this city towards other civilizations in the modern era. So what this means is, if you have a city making 100 tourism, it will get multiplied by computers, which grants the ability to construct another spy. All tourism yields are doubled. This will, if you have a city generating a base of 100 tourism, it then gets multiplied by computers so that it becomes 200. It then gets multiplied by film studio to either become 300 or 400. I haven't actually tested this, but basically you get a shitload of tourism from this, okay? One of the things that people misunderstand is it says in the modern era. What this actually should say is from the modern era onwards, because this applies to the modern era, this applies to the atomic era, and it applies to the information era. So America just gets 100% more tourism, full stop, if you have this building in your city. Really, really good. And then you also consider America's other bonuses. First of all, America just gets +5 combat strength on their continent, which means going to war earlier is really strong. Because they just have +5 combat strength, which lets you overcome the Deity combat advantage by +1 combat strength, which is really significant and makes early war way easier. So you can go for a quick early war, knock someone out of the game. I don't recommend fully killing people if you're going for a tourism victory, because you want to have the most amount of people you can possibly send tourism to. But you can like take a couple cities off them for a very low cost. And then their other benefit here is +1 appeal to all tiles in a city with a national park. That's a really strong tourism benefit. You're going to want to build national parks as America, because you're not only are you multiplying that tourism by your film studio, but that appeal applies to stuff like seaside resorts, which will then get doubled by the Crystal Redentor, which will also get +2 appeal from stuff like the Eiffel Tower, which will then get multiplied by 2 thanks to computers, and then get multiplied by 2 again. So America can just get an absolute shitstorm of tourism in the late game. Way, way, way more than a normal civilization can get. Like a ridiculous, an outrageous, absolutely disgusting amount of tourism America can get. It's honestly disgusting. What are the worst unique units in the game? Garde Imperiale, Kevser. Garde Imperiale, Kevser. Samurai. Pretty much any of the... If you're... With the exception of the Zulu, if your unique unit comes with military tactics, it's worthless. It's absolutely fucking garbage. Especially if it's a melee unit. Is there a stream or series of you playing America? Yeah, there is. Let me see if I can find it recently. Video manager. I'll find it for you, buddy. Control. America. 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 Oh. I swear there was one recently. America. Oh, wow. I could have sworn I played America recently, but I guess I must have hidden that stream or something. Can't find it. Berserker is a joke. Berserker is literally counterproductive. Oh, shoot. That's the wrong tile to go to. Get that monument up. Keep exploring, little guy. Settler, run you over there. I wish a multiplayer game with viewers was more logistically feasible. It's something we can do, it's just, I don't know. They always end up kind of being a shit show. So there's that. Trade with the capital. Whip. Like, we undoubtedly have, like, an outrageous amount of production right now. I need to go chop this tile. Farms. Mine. Explore. Patati Archers rock. Patati Archers are awesome. Legions are awesome. A lot of really good units. Oh, wow. Are you dying, Rome? Do you have any cities left? You have a few. You have a few. I think early game units are really good. That's why Gilgamesh is so good. Yeah, the earlier, generally speaking, rule of thumb. The earlier your bonuses appear in the game, the better they are. Because you get the benefit of them for longer. So for example, Trajan's bonus of +1 culture per turn from getting the monument for free is worth way more than if you hit the information era, you get 1,000 culture per turn. Because you just, like, none of that bonus helps you get to the information era. Whereas Trajan's bonus just helps you the entire game. I'm going to pass on this. Because I really just don't want it. I'm going to give it to Spain. I don't see value in it for me. I will take this one, even though I don't want it, just because it's going to take so long for someone else to get it. I'm going to refuse Warsaw. I don't want it. I don't want to be the one who took Poland's last city, even though I killed them. Just feels wrong, man. Alright, let's get our Hansa here. Cross. Chop. Commercial hub, go. Cross. Take this for yourself. Chop. Clearing nuclear contamination with a Legion is fun, and airlifting a level 3 slinger. Yeah, it's hard to get people to stick around for multiplayer. But it's not just that, it's also like you know, somebody just comes into the game and trolls and screws around, or something goes wrong and they rage quit, and it's like, there's nothing I can do about that. Like, I don't have control over the experience for the stream, and I just can't guarantee a quality stream, and it's just like, so it just makes me averse to doing it. It's out of my control. Whereas if I'm playing a single player, you know, there's a level of control that I don't have, right? Because, I mean, things could go wrong. But there's also a level of control that I do have, because I can always work around them, and the problems aren't exterior. I have more control over the expression of those problems, is what I'm trying to say. Another settler. Looks like we could settle up here. I'm just settling cities for fun now. Build a mine. There's Mont Saint Michel. Give it back to Jadwiga, you might be able to keep it up. But yeah, multiplayer makes me sad in my pants. Do you happen to have a tier list for the civs you like? I don't know, it depends on victory conditions, but there's some god tier civs. Yeah, the best civs in the game are India with Chandra Gupta, Korea with Seonduk, Macedon with Alexander, Mongolia with Genghis Khan, Rome with Trajan, Russia with Peter, Scythia with Tomiris, Sumeria with Gilgamesh, and Zulu with the Shaka. Shaka in the booty. Oh, Stockholm, hello. Train a privateer. That's unlikely. Auto explore. Next turn. The dogpile the leader thing gets old quick. Yep. Not only that, but like Civilization is one of those games where if there's a skill disparity, whoever's better will just like crush the weaker players. Like not even slightly okay in terms of like... so I'm going to put in commercial hub adjacency, and then I'm going to put in industrial zone adjacency so I can further pump up my production. Knowledge of banking has advanced. I would kind of like to get the Forbidden City. I don't know if I'll be able to get it this game. I'm kind of busy. I'm going to pick up a diplomatic service so I can start spying on people. So hypothetically, if you liberated Poland's free city there and kept the flipping, you could erase all warmongering penalties? Probably. That sounds like a lot of work, though. We're here for fun. Right, campus. Go for grants. Unit needs orders. Chop. Get to work on that Hansa. Where is my dude? All right, Magnus, I'm going to move you down to Antananarivo now. There you go. I remember a time when I thought Gilgamesh was weak. How wrong was I? Yeah. Well, Gilgamesh is weak in the hands of the AI. Because some people might not know this, but if you can declare friendship with the first turn that you meet Gilgamesh, which will make him pretty much never go to war with you, which is pretty damn handy. Does Hamburg have a trade route? Yep. Does Trier have a trade route? Trier does not have a trade route. Send these down to Antananarivo. Get this Hansa up. We can delete these pins now. Who does that belong to? Give it to me. There we go. Very nice. Granary, watermill, go. Beep beep, war carts, yep. War carts, man. They're pretty strong. They're ridiculously strong. Trade with the capital. There's another +5 goal, or +5 production. The city went from having 2 production 3 turns ago to having 17 production. The power of Germany, ladies and gentlemen, and forest chopping. A few turns ago, this city was making 2 production per turn. Like, less than 5 turns ago. It could have even been 2 turns ago. And now it's making nearly 20 production a turn. The power of Germany with chopping. The power. Why am I building a settler here? What? What? I mean, I didn't mean to be building that, but I'll make it anyway. All right. Add on list for a no quitters multiplayer. If there were any hesitations, a lot of people from CPL would join in, I guess. I might set up my own rules.
Here the dark brown.
For the stream related stuff. Like for viewer watchers, like if you join the game, like you have to be, you know, blah 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 blah, you have to be in the Discord, blah blah blah, and if you leave, you know, without a good reason, you get muted on the channel or something or whatever, there'll be like consequences or something. I'll think about that. I don't know if that's a good move or not. +4, although that's where your industrial zone goes. But if I were to take this tile, I could get a really, really, really good theater square right here. So verticalization is OP for Germany, or am I reading it wrong? Vertical integration is total ass. So, the city receives production from any number of nearby industrial zones, not just the first. Okay, think about what, like, that sounds so amazing. It's like, holy shit, dude, you get all factories to affect your city? And then, like, you think about it. You're investing, like, 400 to 600 production to get, like, +3 production. Okay? A typical game of Deity. A typical game of Deity, for me, will last somewhere between 200 and 300 turns, okay? So let's say I was building my factories right now in all 4 of these cities, okay? Let's do the math, okay? New spreadsheet. And let's say we were going to win this game in 125 turns. Let's say we were building factories right now. So we're going to spend, all of our costs are multiplied. This is how many turns. This is a constant. Right, this is turns left. This is city overlap. This is our multiplier. This is how many cities are going to be building factories. Okay. This is factory cost. That's 480. Power plant cost. It's like, sorry, this should be 380. 580. Then we got factory yield 3. I think the power plant is 4. PP yield 4. PP yield. Okay, so let's say we're gonna spend. We're gonna spend the cost of a factory 5 times. Okay. Yield. And this is assuming that we built these in 1 turn. Okay. Let's not forget that these cities are going to finish them all at the same at different times and stuff like that. And that would get us 3 times 5. Okay. That would get me how much per turn? Yield turn. Which is total yield equals this. How many turns left multiplied by yield per turn. Okay, so if we were to build 5 factories instantaneously in a single turn, all right, and the game was going to last 125 turns more, we wouldn't make our production back with vertical integration. We just wouldn't. But it gets worse. Power plant. Let's say we invested in the power plant. We built 5 power plants in a single city. Well, then the math becomes even worse. Oh, this is the wrong one. Because we would be getting 4 yield per turn multiplied by 5. It's 20 yield per turn, which is 20 multiplied by 125. We would get 2,500 back. That's a loss. Net profit. Equal this. We're losing production here doing this. By using vertical integration. That's why vertical integration sucks. Never ever get vertical integration. Because... And the reason I did this parametrically with all these things, because even if I go to city overlap 6, if I can get 6 cities overlapping, it just gets worse. It just gets worse. If I had theoretically 20 cities overlapping each other, it only becomes valuable if you're taking a very long time to win your game. So let's say it was going to take me 175 turns to win. Now, with a 5-city overlap, I would make a production profit. But you also have to factor in, these numbers are assuming that I was building the factories instantaneously and just spending like abstract production. It doesn't take into account the opportunity cost of building those factories and building those power plants. So that's why vertical integration is really, really not good. Because how do you quantify the... What is it? You have to... How many do you have to spend? Let me see. How do you quantify the 3 extra additional hard to quantify cost? 3 governor titles. Like, how do you quantify 3 governor titles in this equation? You can't really. So it's just like something else you have to keep in mind. I have to spend 3 more governor titles over what I normally want to spend on Magnus in order to make a dubious amount of profit, like in terms of production, when I could just work projects. So that's why vertical integration is terrible. Everyone is saying vertical integration is so OP, it's so OP, but nobody's actually done the math. If I were to go for vertical integration, put them in my capital, I would get like dick all. What I would be better off doing is building an alliance with France and getting the globalization card with the it's in here somewhere, with the Arsenal of Democracy, which would give me +9 production from international trade routes. Okay, int trade routes, prod from int trade, number of trade routes, where, you know, say by the late game, how many cities do I have? I can get 1 trade route per city, so that's 1, 2, 3. Assuming that I don't get any bonus ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I could have, in the late game, at a minimum, I could be making this times this. I could be making 108 production compared to 15. And you know what the investment for a trader is? It goes up over the course of a game. But let's just assume it's 82 right now. Let's double that. Let's assume trade cost. Let's assume it's 160 production for a trader, okay? So this is yield per turn. This is cost. For this number of trade routes, it cost me this much. And let's say by the time I get this, there's only 25 turns left. So there's 25 turns left in the game by the time I get this. So this means my profit is this times this. Sorry. No, this is total yield. And my profit is this minus this. Like, look at this. If we go back to our 125 turn scenario, Jesus. If we go back to our 125 turn assumption, because I win most of my Deity games in 250 turns roughly. There's a great engineer that increases the production of factories by 2 and 4. If you have Mausoleum of Cardinal Asses, it would be beneficial. Then absolutely, no, definitely. If you can get the great engineer that increases the production of factories and power plants and stuff like that, then yeah, it can be quite good. It can be quite good. But I'm talking like a standard case. People are saying like, oh, vertical integration is OP. And it's like, it's really not. It's really like a net negative in terms of the production for your empire. But like, trade routes are just so much better. Because even like, this is over 125 turns. I would lose 25 production. Over the course of the 25 turns that I might have this active with the Globalization Civic and the Arsenal of Democracy, and that's not even counting all the benefits I get from trade routes throughout the game, I'm just going to get so much more. Trade routes in 25 turns in the late game completely shatter this, even if I had the +2, even if I had the +7 production from the trade routes, from the factories, because trade routes, they help you throughout the entire game. In theory, these trade routes are actually giving me like a yield of 4 from like turn, you know, for like the last 75 turns of the game. You know, so it's just like, ugh. But yeah. Vertical integration is not good, and people should stop saying that it's good. It really, it triggers me. How would you make vertical integration better? I don't know. No idea. Bring back factory stacking. Make vertical integration double factory stacking in the city. There you go. The problem is that building... The problem is not necessarily that the ability of vertical integration isn't that good. The problem is that building factories outside of a few to just spread the production bonuses around is inefficient. And so you'll never overcome that. And that's like the other framework of the analysis. You don't want to build a bunch of industrial zones. You want to build a couple of industrial zones, and then, unless you're Germany, and then do industrial zone logistics to get the particular great people that you want. Like, for example, if you're doing a scientific victory, you might just work projects when the great person that you want shows up, and stuff like that. You really don't want a lot of industrial zones anymore, in my opinion. It's just an inefficient way to play. So I think I'm going to build a campus in my capital. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. I love the sentence, people should stop saying vertical integration is good. It's not. Yeah, it really isn't good. Hey, Potato, I had an idea to buff Brazil. Put Juscelin Kubitschek as a new leader and give him the unique government plaza that generates tourism. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I think, ooh, a unique government plaza. There's an interesting idea. Hadn't even thought of that one. Right, you're coming down to help that city. Builder completed. You're about to build another district next turn. Get me another scout. Governor title, promote. I don't need space initiative right now. I'm going to appoint Reina and put her in my second most populated city, which is Gdansk. Getting a few Excel tips along with some Civ knowledge. Gotta love this stream. Dude, I don't know why, but I was taught how to use Excel, I want to say, back in school anyway. And honestly, it's one of the most useful things in my life that I can use Excel with like an okay level of competency. It's really, really useful. It's helped me throughout my life in multiple different ways to be able to use Excel. Super, super, super recommend learning how to use Excel. It'll help you in your professional life, it'll help you in your personal life. You can organize things, you can do data analytics, all this fun stuff. And I'm just like a casual Excel user. I'm not even like super good at it. I'm just like, yeah, I can do numbers. I do a little bit of like when I was studying a bit of accountancy, and doing that sort of stuff is really good for it too. But that was sort of less, I don't know. I self-identify as a spreadsheet monkey, which some people in chat will understand what that means. But yeah, I think we're about halfway through the game in terms of turns. We're 125 turns in. What if vertical integration and the Groundbreaker switched places? That'd be interesting. Groundbreaker would come way too late. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go sleepy bye. I gotta sleep. Well, I'm probably gonna play some Heroes of the Storm with my friends before I go to sleep. But this was a bit of a shorter stream, but we got pretty far. We're gonna continue this tomorrow. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you have any questions, I'll answer a few quick questions before we finish. I'll quickly save the game. Here, about 125 turns is a good number. Sorry I didn't finish it in one setting. I usually like to finish my streams in one sitting, but I started late, and, you know, things just didn't go my way. Would vertical integration be good for marathon games? No, because all the production costs are multiplied as well. Patrick, why is your name green? Patrick's name is green because he is a sponsor of the channel. That means he, essentially, it's like Twitch subscriptions. Tatey, I'm late. Oh, Cinnamon Beard, you just got here as we were finishing. So Patrick's name is green because he's a sponsor of the channel. That basically means I think you pay like €5 per month or $5 per month or whatever. It's like a Twitch sub, and it gets you access to special chat emotes, and it also gets you access to a special channel in the Discord, although nothing really happens there. So, you know, thanks for all the great content. No worries, James Michael Doyle. Really appreciate you enjoying it, man. I hope you had fun watching, and I hope you have fun on your night shift, dude. I remember learning in school, but the knowledge never stuck. Dustin, the Firaxis changing Groundbreaker next patch, the right move. I'm going to reserve judgment on that until I see what the changes are. Ooh, I didn't know you could sponsor. I want to do that. Hey, Jeremy, if you want to do it, go right ahead, man. You get access to special chat emotes, and you get a special name in chat. And I get $5 a month. Thumbs up. Japan series. What about my Japan series? Didn't I put a video up earlier? Yeah, I put a video up earlier. The video went live, has 277 views. Oh god, that's not a lot of views. Thanks for the fun game, have a good night. We'll finish this tomorrow. Thanks a lot for the enjoyable evening. Thank you very much, Patrick, for stopping by and watching and saying that. Appreciate it, man. Japan series are dope. I'm really enjoying making the Japan series. It's actually been one of the most fun series I've made in a long while. Would be awesome to see your take on the patch video. I will do that. I do them for every single patch. It's going smoothly so far. Should be a short night. Good luck in your Hearts matches. Thanks, James. I watched it. Nice one. God damn it.
I made a doody in my booty. I love you, Tatey. You make my spuds boil. I made a doody in my booty. A doody in my booty. Lol, it means
pause
poop
kills
lol
me.
night, Tato.
The pause where she goes, I made a doody in my booty. Thanks so much, Cinnamon Beard, for the $5. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. But yeah, that's it. I love you all very much. I'll stick around for like 2 more questions to see if anybody wants to say anything. Nope. That's it. Alright, don't forget to join the Discord. I'll post a link to the Discord in the channel. If you want to chat to me, you can annoy me when I'm offline from streaming, if you so wish. See you later, guys. I love you all. I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.